up, Andrew? We obviously know that the Knicks are missing Julius Randle, we're missing Mitchell Robinson, we're missing OG Anunoby, but I'm not afraid of these guys. These guys are soft. I don't mean to use that word um, flippantly or anything, but soft isn't the word actually. It's just I don't know. I don't really trust Darius Garland. I don't really trust Evan Mobley to step up without a guy like Donovan Mitchell. So it's just I don't know, man. I'm not worried about him. I'm feeling kind of confident. And I'm waiting for my guys, XJ and Shawn, to join me. So I'm just filibustering here. But I think the Knicks win this one. I'm not sure about comfortably, but I think the Knicks win this one. And we need to because the Philadelphia 76ers are actually tied with us right now for the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference. And that is not a place I'm comfortable being. I want us to win tonight so that we can, keep that distance for as long as possible, because the longer you're in 4th place is the less likely you are to be in 5th or 6th or the dreaded 7th seed. And we see that with one injury, what it's done to derail a team like the Indiana Pacers. They're down in 8th place right now. They were looking like they were going to play us in a 4 or 5 matchup for a little while there, but I don't know, man. It's tough with these injuries. So you kind of have to be happy and proud with what the Knicks have been able to do, how they've been able to stave off, the worst, which is the play-in. And it's not that far away, guys. I think we're 1.5 games away from the 7th seed. So this is a really important matchup right now for the Knicks, a lot more important for us than it is for the 2nd-seeded Cavaliers, who, worst comes to worst, they are going to be in 3rd place. So yeah, the Knicks we need this victory. We really do. And who cares about Ohio? I don't. Let's go Knicks. Very wonderful rendition of Star Spangled Banner in 4-part harmony. One of my favorite songs to sing in 4-part harmony. Back when I used to sing in choir when I was in high school.
Damn, you sung in choir? I didn't know that, Mensa.
Yeah, for 4 years. We sang at Carnegie Hall my senior year, which was really fun.
That's crazy. That's what's up.
One of 89 voices. You just kind of had to hold a note.
I'd be out there just like lip syncing.
All right, we are joined by my guy XJ. Did they wait? Did anybody see that they spelled Josh Hart wrong? They spelled it like Heart.
That's the name they got wrong. They have Precious Achua up there, but they got Josh Hart
spelled
wrong.
Perfectly.
This is hilarious.
Misspelled Hart. Missed the layup like Bojan Bogdanovic.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, what is going on? We're going dark.
So yeah, I was just going over why it's more important for us to win tonight than it is for the Cavs. They're in 2nd place.
Easily.
We are tied for 4th today with the Philadelphia 76ers. They went and beat. This is crazy. They're playing a Jay-Z song. Wow. Okay. Whatever. That just threw me off because I'm a really big Jay-Z fan.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I know you are.
That's weird. Like that. Yeah. So we are tied with the Philadelphia 76ers for 4th place. A loss tonight will put us in 5th, and I think a game out of the play-in. So we really need this one.
Jeez.
We really need this one, and we got to break because Karis LeVert and Donovan Mitchell are not playing tonight. So this game is a lot more winnable than it was 3 hours ago.
Yeah, I totally agree, and I think it's underrated the fact that Karis LeVert is out because he's been really good defensively this year. And been playing well lately. It's obviously Donovan is Donovan, but I mean, you can't sleep on this Cavs team at any point in time because once Mitchell goes out, Garland goes into his like appropriate role where he's just like running the show and creating. So it's not. I mean, it's definitely a big sigh of relief and gives the Knicks an actual opportunity to win this game. But at the same time, it's still not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination. So. I think the Knicks got this one, but It'll really depend on a lot of factors, rotations. We'll see how Tibbs deals with the two big lineup. There's a lot of things that I think are interesting to observe tonight. So I'm excited about this one.
Over under 2.5 Shake Milton minutes.
Who's out tonight for the Knicks? It's just the usual guys, right?
Yeah.
I say under. I don't think he's gonna play.
Yeah, me either. I don't think we see any Shake Milton tonight.
Yeah, I'm not thinking we're gonna get much shake.
Not a lot of shake and bake tonight, guys. Shake has to clear waivers. Oh, really? That's interesting.
Oh, I thought he cleared waivers already. I mean, Dirty Dancer typically has better info than I do, so I'm gonna assume you're right, Dirty Dancer. But I thought it said that he cleared waivers. What up, chat? What's going on? What's up, playback? What's up, YouTube? We everywhere. Let's go.
We are everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
And I wanted in our houses.
Exactly. I wanted to correct myself. I wanted to correct myself. The Knicks are actually one game out of the play-in right now.
Currently?
Yeah.
Yikes.
So we are 35-25, and the 7th place. So it's a tie, actually. The Heat and the Magic are both 34-26. They're in the 6th and 7th spots. And then we are 35-25. So we are a game ahead of the 6th seed and also the 7th seed. So we really need to win tonight, guys. This is very important.
Jeez.
I want nothing to do with a playing game. Nothing.
No, fuck no. The thing is, like, we just gotta hold it, because I really believe as soon as we get OG Anunoby back, it's like rocket ship. It's like it's a wrap. Like we're back on top. I really believe that.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I've been saying pretty much all weekend that I'm gonna cry the next time I see OG Anunoby get a stand-up dunk, because we just miss his advantage.
Yeah, he specializes in those. It's really funny. It looks like an old man who's like, "Can I still dunk? I am 6'8", so I probably can still do this." He's just like, "Yeah, I can still do it."
With the go-go gadget arms. And look at this Darius Garland guy, who I'm not worried about tonight.
I don't know about that. I wouldn't say that.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like he hasn't
played well. He hasn't played well. I'll give you that, but
yeah, that's the big thing. Is just he hasn't been playing well, and I'm starting to feel like he may not be who Cleveland thinks he is. Like I know Evan Mobley isn't who Cleveland thinks he is, but Garland, I'm not too sure. I'm starting to lose faith in him.
I don't know, man. I believe in Garland. I believe in Garland in general. He hasn't played up to his standard this year, but I think a lot of that has to do with the injuries and stuff with Mitchell and figuring stuff out. So we'll see. Damn, immediately went to a play that worked to perfection. Okoro on Brunson, getting a deep position on Brunson and down low.
We should say we have tipped off. We are about 30 seconds into the game. Cleveland's up 2-0. DiVincenzo has the ball, passes it to Brunson here.
Oh no. It's a shin. Shit. I think he got hit in the shin. So Brunson goes down. He's not getting up. He's still on the floor. The Knicks are. He's
no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
But he's holding. Is he holding his knee or he's holding his shin?
Oh no. He got up and sat back down. I am not. Oh shit. He can't put any pressure.
Oh yeah. He's holding the kneecap now, and his foot doesn't seem to be able to put much weight on it. That's fuck.
He ran through him.
I couldn't see what happened.
It looks like Okoro runs through him here. No.
And he goes for the knee. I thought it was the shin. I thought he got hit.
What was that flying debris thing?
Damn. I thought it was the shin. Where is he? Is he still on the bench or he went to the locker room?
He went back to the locker room immediately.
Immediately to the locker room. Okay, not the start that we hope for, that anyone who is anywhere involved in the Knicks community at all hope for. Jalen Brunson going down early, seemingly holding his lower knee. We couldn't see the contact. At first, I thought Isaac Okoro ran into him, and I think Mensa thought the same thing, but then you can't really see that on the footage, and it just looks like he's holding his knee. Could not put much pressure on that left knee at all, and then hobbled back to the locker room with some assistance. So, I mean, let's cross our fingers. Potentially worst case scenario for the Knicks, but I mean, I think we should hold on before we jump to those conclusions. But yeah, it's, it definitely looked like a knee.
I want to know what that debris flying was.
Yeah, I don't know what that
was. What was that?
Yeah.
Because I am not. So we can't lose Jalen Brunson. Like this just
no. If the Knicks do lose Jalen Brunson, the season's over. I mean, completely. I think we all know that.
Forget about it.
That's just the reality.
Let's just tank and get a top 10 draft pick at this point. Let's just go straight to the bottom because there's nothing to talk about anymore.
So the debris, I'm looking at a replay. The debris was thrown from like the crowd, it looks like, but it had no impact on Brunson. I don't think he slipped on it or anything. I think it looks like it came in after the fact.
Dirty Dancer says, I'm sick right now. The only thing that's keeping me from that same sickness is this margarita I made for myself before the game. Because, listen, I would not be able to do this sober. Seeing that? No way. Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness.
I'm taking a sip of my Trader Joe's wine as we speak, Mensa, because, yeah, this is Cheers. This is not. So the thing that's most concerning to me, Mensa, is that his foot, like he couldn't keep his foot straight.
Yeah,
like, it was like flopping, basically. Like
there's no way he could play. He could put weight on it.
He couldn't put weight on his foot at all. Like it was no way he could put on his foot. So he gets bumped there. He seems fine. He comes around the pin down, and then there's no contact there.
Yeah.
Fuck, there's no contact there. That's
the worst. He jumped, held his shin, went straight down.
There's no contact there. I don't even know how to engage with this game right now. This is really crazy.
DiVincenzo for 3. How are we gonna do this tonight,
bro? This is crazy.
Oh my goodness.
So Dirty Dancer says in the playback chat, maybe a dead leg. That's the thing. Like I that's what I'm saying. I don't want to jump to conclusions because the way that happened, it was so strange. Like it didn't seem like, obviously a worst case scenario would be an ACL when we're talking a knee injury. It didn't seem like something like that. Like it wasn't like he put a lot of pressure on it and then made a cut and then collapsed under the pressure. He rose up and then something happened in the air. And when he came down, he couldn't put pressure on it. He couldn't move his foot. He couldn't put pressure on his foot at all. He held his shin at first and then he held his knee. So I don't know. It's too much to speculate at this point. Like I just genuinely don't know what.
Yeah.
That didn't look like something I've seen before. So I don't feel comfortable speculating and kind of jumping to conclusions where we feel like he's going to be out for some extended period of time. So I really don't know.
Oh man, very well said, XJ. I have nothing to really add to it because I have nothing productive to add. I just angry thoughts right now as Precious gets fouled here. We're gonna need the Knicks to gut one out tonight, but honestly, this game, win or lose, does not matter if Jalen Brunson is not okay. There's just nothing we can like this. We've seen this team without Jalen Brunson, and we don't want to go back there. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best to enjoy this basketball game with you guys. As Precious misses a free throw, thanks Precious. But yeah, we need to know what's going on with Jalen Brunson. This is just it's gonna be hard to focus on what's happening.
Yeah. We will update you if you're listening any moment there's any amount of news on Jalen Brunson. Mensa and I will both be tapped in and make sure that we're up on the latest. And I know the chat will also keep us updated. So we will update everybody who's listening as soon as we hear any news on Brunson. But yeah, while Brunson's out, let's say it's something minor, something weird that happened, a dead leg, something temporary. The Knicks have to try to win this game. If Brunson can come back soon or, within a few weeks. Again, no speculation as to what happened or a time frame, of course, obviously, but we'll do our best to lock into this game and hopefully the Knicks can pull one out still without Brunson, which would be huge.
Yeah. Josh Hart might go all 48 tonight. All right.
With a nice finish.
Good to see him getting buckets. Hopefully he gets healthier. Oh, I don't like that elbow thing on his elbow.
So, okay. Yeah. Oh, man.
He has had that multiple. Oh, really? I just haven't been paying attention. Great. Thanks, Noah Dennis. Had not noticed that Hartenstein had a patch on his elbow for multiple games now.
Well, I think the answer to the Shake Milton question is if he is available, he will play over 2 minutes. But it's still unclear.
Apparently he's not available. And the Knicks only have 3 bench guys available tonight, which is, I don't know. Right. That doesn't sound right, but I don't know.
All right.
We're going to get a lot of Deuce McBride tonight.
Deuce McBride is about to play 45 minutes tonight, so. So I am
worried about the patella. Oh, please. Don't say things that are going to make me cry. Please. I have to do a live stream and I don't want to be drunk and crying. I don't want that for me. I don't want to go viral for that.
Yeah. So a patella injury, my understanding is like I recall hearing, I'm not a doctor. I know very little about medical stuff, but I recall hearing that you can't extend the knee or you can't straighten it completely if the patella is like torn or something like that. It seemed like Brunson was able to extend his knee fully. Not to say that rules out anything, but it was weird because he held his shin at first. So yeah, Noah Dennis in the playback chat. Maybe thoughts about what Shake's role would be on this team might be a less depressing topic. It might be just as depressing, but probably
there is no hope.
Shake Milton at 20 minutes a game this year for the Knicks was not on my bingo card.
It's not what you want, ladies and gentlemen.
But let's see. All right, Deuce is breaking down the defense, flowing into a Josh Hart pick and roll with Precious, and then a kickball. I am curious. Oh, go ahead, Mensa.
Honestly, like just thinking like long term, if something bad happens, like if something long term is happening with Jalen Brunson, just let Julius get the surgery. Like, don't even come back. Just punt it. Just punt it, please.
It's a great point.
I don't know where this team is without Jalen Brunson.
No, realistically, I totally agree, Mensa. Like, if we were to say it's something long term for Brunson, I would also, if it's on the table for Julius, like it may not be the best option for him. I would suggest he take whatever the best option for him, whether it's he's out long term or not. Have a surgery, let Isaiah Hartenstein do whatever he needs to rehab that.
Shut him down immediately.
Yeah.
Don't bring Mitchell Robinson back.
Yeah, let Mitch just, stay out. Like whatever they have to do. Just honestly, it's unfortunately, and this is very depressing, obviously, but as Okoro hits a 3, it's a wrap on the season if that's the case. So yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Let's try to enjoy this basketball game, guys.
Yeah, hang in there, guys. So I was interested to see what this Knicks lineup looks like performing against 2 non-shooting bigs. We typically see Precious in there, and on the other end, a four who can shoot. Now we have Precious in there against Evan Mobley who cannot shoot. Okay, he can do a lot at the rim, but Can't shoot from the three, can't shoot mid-range jumpers very well at this stage in his career. So I am curious to see what that looks like.
Yeah, that's a great point. I'm just used to the New York Knicks being the only team that says fuck spacing. We're gonna play Precious Achiuwa 38 minutes tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great point. These guys, they have 3 non-shooters on the court. I mean, well, I guess Okoro's kind of a shooter, but
Okoro's been shooting pretty well this season, actually.
On volume or just like percentage-wise?
Percentage-wise, but it's not terrible volume. It's like it's good volume, and he's shooting like I think 40% last time I looked at it. It might be different now, but
okay. Well, this is the closest. Yeah, this is the closest we're gonna get to 3 non-shooters on the other team. Is the Cleveland Cavaliers, except they have
weird route that Deuce just took trying to close out on Darius Garland. He just basically gave him his right hand, which is death. I don't think you do that with Darius Garland ever. So that was strange. And Tibbs calls a timeout immediately after.
I'm trying to find good things to say.
Yeah, I want to say the Knicks. I mean, these are humans on the court. The Knicks have to figure out a way to stay focused and stay in the game, knowing that their best player, their leader, all of that stuff went down on essentially a non-contact injury. So
yeah, this is gonna be like I don't even want to watch the game if I don't know what's going on with Jalen Brunson. Like wow, that's really hard to. It's hard to see because, and I'm trying to focus on the game, and then like I'm watching the game, and Precious Achiuwa is like running the offense, and I'm like, this is why I need to know why Jalen Brunson is healthy, because I don't like possessions where Precious Achiuwa has the ball for 5 to 6 seconds. I never want to see that, like ever. I think me and you are kind of aligned on like the Precious love is a little bit over the top.
It's gone over the, but I haven't been diving in, but like it's like, yo, chill out on the Precious love, man. Like,
he's not great, guys. So like watching him play is just like, oh man, we have Precious Achiuwa and Josh Hart running the offense. What is going on?
Oh man,
oh my goodness.
Here's the thing, Precious Achiuwa, last time I looked, is shooting 24% on all shots greater than 8 feet away from the basket. That is like some Jericho Sims shit. Like not like
Jericho's the first sub in the game. It's just I don't know if I can watch this.
Yeah.
No. Man, this is gonna be This is gonna be so fun because like halfway through the wall. In like 5 minutes, I'm going to figure out what we're going to be doing for the rest of the game while waiting for Jalen Brunson news. We may not get any, but yeah, like we're about to watch Deuce McBride, Jericho Sims, Precious Achiuwa, Josh Hart, and Alec Burks play a lot of minutes for a basketball team that we believe should compete for a championship or should compete for the Eastern Conference Finals when fully healthy. I like reset my expectations somewhere in the middle of January, and now today on March 3rd is just we're the Wizards.
I do want to say just this year has, and I'm not. I mean, I'm a very, very rational person. I think anybody who's ever listened to me knows that. I do think in a way this year is just kind of like. And I don't want to be premature about this, but it feels like it's like not the year. And it's just because of the injuries. The injuries have been crazy. Like Isaiah Hartenstein's not healthy. OG Anunoby's out. Randall with a pretty major and significant injury. It feels like there was what was it, 2 years ago that I was watching the Yankees, and I'm a big Yankees fan, and essentially everyone on the Yankees got hurt. Like the entire roster was like Judge, Giancarlo, I think even Gleyber Torres got hurt. It was just like everybody was going down, and it was just like this would be a great squad if they were healthy, and they're just not healthy. And they literally like almost everybody on the team got hurt, and it was just like, yeah, this is not it. And it's unfortunate, but it's just a reality of sports. And to be honest, it's like I'd rather everybody get hurt in the same season than it be like spaced out. Like
that's a great point. That's a great point.
Yeah.
As Deuce just hits a really nice looking mid-range jumper, and Josh Hart shoots a 3. Oh,
And
wow.
hits it. Wow.
Look at us. Tied. 12-12.
I don't think the Cavs are going to be able to score like very easily, and it seems like the Knicks are going to try to win this game with defense, which I think makes sense to some extent. And a turnover, great defense by Jericho Sims there. And so the Knicks are going to try to really, really, really bring this one into the mud and dog it out.
Yeah.
Deuce missed an open corner 3 off the dribble. And it makes sense. The Cavs are going to have trouble scoring without without Donovan Mitchell.
Tons of trouble. Like they're different, night and day. This is Donovan Mitchell's MVP season. It's the best he's been in his entire career, and the Cavaliers have really done well as DiVincenzo hits a 3. So without him, it's a lot like they're playing without their own Jalen Brunson, and the impact metrics like Donovan Mitchell more than Jalen Brunson this year. So it's even more so, and they have to rely on a lot like us. They're relying on guys who don't really do things with the ball. As Achua gets a good block after we just spent 2 minutes slandering him. That's awesome. Deuce McBride.
Come on, Deuce.
And
Deuce hits an open 3. Cleveland's calling timeout soon.
This is what I was saying earlier. I'm not really worried about Garland and Mobley, and because they're very talented. Like they're some of the most talented players in the league.
For sure.
But they're not really killers. And that's not worth much, but it's worth something to me. And we're seeing it, like this is the team we're a team that just lost our leader. Like, obviously, credit to Tibbs because there's no quit in the New York Knicks. But they should be able to, step on the gas and get us out of here early. And they don't have that in them, look, it's still early. Don't get me wrong. But we're seeing early on why I really wasn't worried about Darius Garland and this Cleveland Cavaliers team without Donovan Mitchell as GMAC joins the guys.
What up,
what is going on? Nothing new,
Nothing
just kind of chilling. Nothing,
Absolutely
no big
nothing.
deal.
Figure I'll hang out until Shawn gets here because I think we're all kind of feeling it. You guys are doing a good job of talking about anything else. I will say that. I am.
I don't know what to
happy. I'm proud of you guys and impressed that you're like actually breaking down this game. It's the last thing on my mind right now. And like you're right, too. It's impressive. They're up 18-12 early.
Listen,
that was a gut punch, man.
An absolute gut punch. I mean, what can you do? So the thing is, it's on the jump. So he's fine, and then it's the jump, and then the knee is injured.
What I think it is he tried to explode off of it, and then when he tried to explode off of it, that's when something happened.
Happened. We know that
that's terrible,
and that's bad news. Yeah,
you don't want to see a non-contact injury when a guy's trying to use, his legs and then they just give out.
Guys, I got this $5 Trader Joe's wine. It's gonna get me through the night. It is gonna get me through the night. It's good stuff for $5.
Empty bottle soon, as I'm gonna assume. Yeah,
very soon.
Oh my gosh,
I might drink all my tequila tonight and my mezcal. I don't know. As DiVincenzo getting buckets. All right.
Oh man. And Okoro's been knocking that down very reliably this year. Oh man.
Atlanta, Georgia native. A lot like our very own Clyde Frazier.
Yes.
And he reminds us every time. We got Boyan minutes. Okay.
So double coverage shot out from
Devo.
Oh, no. Come on, man.
Take him out.
Come on.
He stepped on a Cav employee, I'm assuming. Oh, he stepped on his own bench. Never mind.
So this is the point I was making with Mensa is like, is there something to be said about having a season where just like all of the guys get hurt at the same time? I'd much prefer that than it's like Julius go down for the season this year, Brunson go down for the season next year. Like
your Yankee example was spot on. That it was just like,
everybody was hurt. It was just like this is just not the year. Like there's nothing we can do. Oh, nice play.
The pass was a little
Yeah,
behind.
A little
Yeah.
off, yeah. As Dean
Dean
Wade gets the
Wade.
open three. So the Cavs has picked up the intensity.
they had to. This is not a team. We should not be competing with them right now.
Mm-hmm. The Cavs are lucky if they break 100. The Knicks are going to put some dogs out there.
Here we
Dean
go.
Wade.
Okay,
Nice.
Dante.
You see,
Dante might score 50 tonight.
you see in the heart of this team tonight. Like you really are.
Absolutely.
Sam Merrill tried to kick his leg out.
Yeah. Tons of credit to the Knicks development staff getting a guy like Deuce McBride in his third season who was not a rotation player. And this season, he's turning into a guy, like a real guy. We haven't seen any Alec Burks. A lot of that is because Deuce is really good.
Are we seeing less and less of Alec Burks too?
Just sign Shake Milton.
I mean,
I'm an Alec Burks believer, but
I think I'm a
Hasn't
believer
been
in Alec Burks as a spot up shooter, and that's about it.
That's fair enough.
Post him up, and like if you want to, he should just be the Obi Toppin role. Like he should be the poster boy for the corner boy role. There's nothing else that he really does at a high level at this stage besides,
Create spacing, yeah.
Create
and that's
spacing.
all we wanted him to do because we had a bunch of healthy guys, and all he would have done was create spacing. But
yep. Here, I do want to see them run stuff through Boyan a little bit more in terms of pick and roll. And they're gonna have to be honest with you. I don't know. Oh,
Josh.
And
Devo.
DDV. That was a very quick release.
Good
Gets
rebound. Here we
Deuce,
go. Deuce 4, 3. Let's do it.
Hey,
Make
if
it a
the
game,
Knicks
fellas.
can pull one out tonight, that would be the ultimate proof of concept in terms of the heart that this team has. Like
Culture.
it would
Yeah.
absolutely
Would be Tom
be.
Thibodeau's Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
Like platform.
No joke.
It would get him into the conversation.
Like there's no way any team who just lost like literally their heart and soul and their best player should as Josh Hart hits its corner three.
Make it a game, fellas.
And they look intense. They're turned up 21-5 run. Crazy.
Can I expand on that, XJ? Because
please do.
Proof of concept, right? Like the familial aspect of all the Villanova guys, you have to wonder if Brunson going down, Hart and DDV are playing with a little extra edge. Like our guy just went down. And
it looks like it.
That happens when you get guys that have been together since college and put them on the same team. And it's become a running joke, the CAA family of it all. But I don't know. There's something to this where we lost a member of the family, not just like my teammate,
Yeah. And I don't think that's just a narrative. I think that there's a legitimacy to that. So
they used a Jay-Z song in the beginning of like to do their Cleveland Cavaliers intro. I'm actually reminded with that as a segue of a Jay-Z lyric that he wrote on Reasonable Doubt. He said, if everybody in your clique is rich, your clique is rugged, nobody will fall because everyone will be each other's crutches. And we're kind of seeing the Villanova guys be the crutch.
Oh, what a freaking recovery block from Josh Hart.
We're seeing them hold up our guy, and that's just like there's a little. You could tell there's a little more emotion the way they're playing.
Hey, Josh is playing like a man possessed right now. There's got to be something to it.
Halfway down.
That's one where I wish you see that's one where I wish Jericho realized that it
was 7 feet tall. Just turn around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, he's only 6'9". That's
so Mensa. Buddy of mine texted me, like one of my lifelong best friends. It's also a Mets fan, also a Jets fan. Texted me when it happened and was like, first Diaz, then Rogers. And I was like, I can't
do that.
There.
No,
I'm
do
not
that.
doing I just cannot go there, man.
No.
Nah, man.
No, then Ben Simmons, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. The way to finish the sentence, Mensa, correctly.
Yeah.
Yes. Jets, Mets, Nets fandom.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Please go root for another team, my friend.
Exactly. Ugh. Yeah, I want to look up the Yankees comp that I was making because I just remember being like, yeah, it's just not the year, man. Everybody's going down. It's too many injuries. You can't recover from that. And they battled, but there's just only so much you can do. And the thing is that the Knicks are not going to give in if Brunson is down for a certain amount of time. It's not like they're going to just throw in the towel.
They absolutely should.
Yeah.
Please
They should
throw it in.
Yeah.
What? Oh my goodness. What's the Knicks schedule going for? Let's look that up. That's informative.
They play Atlanta Tuesday, which actually Atlanta just lost twice to Brooklyn, so a team that I thought had quit for the year. And then they play Orlando on Friday at home, and then there's the back-to-back Philly games, and then the West Coast trip.
Damn.
The irony was like take advantage of these home games, and then reinforcements return for the West Coast trip, and now that whole perspective shifts. You know. Hi, Shawn. Yeah, same.
So I had a.
Your mic's not connected.
Oh, I hate that.
You're good.
Underwater, above water. Okay. I had to do something for my family, which I told you about.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, let me just turn this game on. And the second I turn the game on, I see him holding his leg. And I'm like, what in the entire... And then I rewound. I was watching a Hulu on my phone and rewound it, and I saw it. And to Dirty Dance's point, I saw him. He hit knees with Hart. I saw that. And I saw him kind of hobble around before. So I was like, okay, maybe he just hit knees and the adrenaline kept him for a few seconds, and then he was like, this hurts. That is, I'm knocking on all the
any piece of wood you could find. Yeah.
This is
Shawn. I thought the same thing. I was hoping it was a shin that he got hit in the shin, because that's what he held at first. But then he started holding the knee, and it was like, I don't know. I was hoping the same thing. I was hoping it was like a contusion type of thing, and he just gutted it out, and then he jumped, and it was just like, fuck. But then he started holding the knee, couldn't put weight on the ankle, on the foot. It's just, I don't know.
We have 2 super chats, by the way.
Buzzer
beater reminds me of the Bernard King injury.
Oh man,
I can't think that way. No, he'll be back. Man. He'll be back on Tuesday.
No comment.
I can't think that way. And then from Jersey, the most injury haunting year I've ever witnessed. It's up there. I'll tell you how much. Especially when you built this team, and the whole narrative's become, well, just wait till we're healthy, and we got good news before the game.
Yeah, Sam Merrill doesn't miss open threes.
Just doesn't.
Sorry.
Corner 3, above the break 3, doesn't matter.
No. Yeah. I did want to say, I noticed that the live odds for the Knicks were favorited.
I saw that too. The Knicks now have minus money. It's like, oh, okay.
That's insane. I don't care that they're up 8 points after the first quarter. There's no way they should be favorited.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
I'm double checking this. Hold on.
Yeah, there's no way they should be favorited.
Might be an old graphic.
I'm sorry,
wait a minute.
I would put my money on the Cavs to win this game if the Knicks are.
Our money's on Cleveland.
Are favorited to win.
Hold on. They were, when they announced the Mitchell was not playing, the Knicks were still plus 140.
We got another injury on the courts. We got another injury. Another man down. Mobley hits the floor.
Mobley's pride is out.
Man down. Pimp in distress.
All right.
Give me that.
They're just going to hoist away, it looks like.
How did Deuce just hit him with that in and out dribble and put him on? I need to see a replay of that. That was crazy. Swing it.
We might listen. This may be the game where
what you want.
Bojan Bogdanović plays himself out of a funk because we don't have anybody else.
We don't have anybody else. Yeah.
The thing is, Bojan wants a rhythm. He wants to shoot. He wants to dribble a little bit.
Good defense. Rebound.
That was terrible. I was so weak. And we'll take that.
Hopefully.
We'll take that, Ev.
Every single time.
Good shot, Ev.
Yeah, Knicks minus 148.
That's crazy.
That's
I-
crazy.
That's insane.
That is insane. Wow.
They're only up by 8 points, man.
Yeah,
It's in the early in the second quarter. Hey, I'm not gonna tell you guys what to do because I'm not a big bettor, but I know what I'd be doing right now.
I know what I'd be doing.
I wouldn't bet the Cavs though.
I have no comment.
I have.
Oh
my God.
It's so dirty.
Good Lord.
Oh my God.
Good
Swoop
Lord.
in and out.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, show it again. Oh,
That's sweet.
those ostrich legs got crossed up, man. I'm
All
sorry.
right, down
You
5.
just hit a 3.
Hope you got those odds when we told you to.
Oh, Sam Merrill. Okay.
Yep.
That makes a lot of
Hartenstein's
sense.
back in.
I was thinking about betting him for 3s today.
Alec Burks to the line. There
Alec
you
Burks
go.
is a horrid finisher. I would never foul Alec Burks as he attacks the rim.
We were Mensa and DJ and I were talking about the other night. Like he's in like the 15th percentile this year at finishing at the rim.
Oh no, he's in the first percentile.
Oh, it's in the first percentile. Hold
Yes,
on. What were
yeah.
we? Then what were we looking at? Hold on.
But not only that, GMAC. Let me read you off his percentiles in rim finishing the last several years.
Oh,
First percentile, 10th
ahead.
percentile, first percentile, 4th percentile, 9th percentile. This is the last 5 years in rim finishing. Alec Burks is one of the worst finishers in basketball.
That's what it is. It's
You're looking at
it's
Boyan.
33 in Detroit. It's a second percent. It's the 3rd percentile at the rim. You're right. You're right.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, I would never. I just be like, go ahead, try to finish. You know who else is terrible, like low key at finishing? Fred VanVleet.
Yeah.
Awful.
Oh wow, that's not who I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah, no, Fred VanVleet
Yeah.
like literally can't make layups. Like, and Quickly was doing this, a few games ago. He's been finishing well lately, and he was balling. I saw the first half of the Raptors game. He was balling, but it's like weird. It's almost like he has the yips with finishing in terms of Fred VanVleet. But
I think he
You
has
should
short
bet it
arms.
from 3 than from 2. That's all you
Yeah.
need to know.
That's who it is. Boyan.
oh,
We were looking
Boyan
at-
is in the
yeah.
15th percentile.
He's not 15th, but he's now down. I guess because of the other game, the game the other night, he's now down to the 3rd percentile.
Mhm.
Oh man.
But the live,
that.
There
You
you
go,
Hartenstein.
Isaiah. Get
Hey.
healthy.
You cannot have Mobley at the 5 against Isaiah Hartenstein. He's going to put a shoulder in his chest the entire night.
Every single time. He's gonna park in his chest. There we go.
Yeah, it's all my fault, Busy. Because I bring up other
Bro,
sports.
let's
go, Goose. Go right at him.
Yeah,
Jets
it's all my fault. Yep.
Busy.
That's
really
good.
funny, actually.
There you
Oh,
go, Boyan. I'll
sweet
settle for this
Boyan.
being the Boyan game.
Make
Yeah.
it a game. Yeah. I'm into this. Let's go. 38.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm
29,
kind of
New
into
York
the
Knicks.
game. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm just gonna, nice minivan.
Well, it's like a bunch of role players in
Mini
Garland
fridge.
right now. You know,
Well, Mobley's on there at the 5.
I said what I said.
You know,
I like
honestly,
that.
if like
Alec
whether or not
There you go.
whether or not Donovan Mitchell extends this offseason, if I'm Cleveland, I'm calling New Orleans and I'm like, give me Brandon Ingram and Herb Jones. I will give you Darius Garland and Evan Mobley. I'll just
Ooh,
take them.
ooh.
Let me run
You think?
right at the 1 with Mobley and not Mobley with Jared Allen and Herb Jones locking up my defense, and then I also have Max Strus and Brandon Ingram. Yeah, I'll take that.
Who
I
else
think
did you say?
Crazy thought. You think New Orleans does that?
Yeah, I think so.
New
They're
Orleans
cheap.
does that.
They don't
New
want to
Orleans
pay.
does that for sure.
Okay.
They don't
Yeah.
want to pay Brandon Ingram.
Oh yeah, there's that equation of it all. The extent they're both extension eligible, so you'd rather pay Mitchell instead of Ingram.
Give me Mitchell and a bunch of 6'9" guys.
New
I'm
Orleans
taking
does that 100%. I think.
Okay.
To me, the question is Cleveland if they do that, but
They won't, but I mean, is Darius Garland going to ever become Darius Garland playing next to Donovan Mitchell? That's the question.
No, he's not. But I think people just are really high on Evan Mobley still. I think that people still believe the Kevin Garnett stuff.
You made the first mistake choosing him over Lowry Markkinen. Don't make another mistake. Trade him.
Hey, I'm with you. You know I'm with you, man. So like,
Yeah, you would have traded him for
Give me that.
Deuce.
That's
There you
a
go,
backcourt,
Deuce.
backcourt. That's a backcourt.
Yeah, Deuce.
hey, man, these Knicks, they're fighting, man.
All heart.
I can't even be a robot about it. These guys have some heart, man.
Honestly, Tom Thibodeau probably called a timeout and got Joakim Noah on FaceTime. They're playing with the spirit of Joakim Noah right now. It's unbelievable.
All right, sore left knee. Knicks PR.
Sore left knee.
Fuck me.
So I'm gonna take that as a positive.
That's a positive. They calling it a sore left knee. That's a hugely positive.
Sore.
Listen, this is the same team that had OG day to day.
Sore elbow.
And then it was like, oh, by the way,
it was probably
his elbow open.
Yeah. Nah, I'm just saying the fact that there wasn't a very clear, we know it's torn tonight,
Yeah.
Now, this is where the next 2 days are going to be interesting.
Tomorrow.
No, but you would get the report Knicks fear torn. Whatever,
yeah. Woj would have said something by now.
Yeah.
And he is questionable to return to the game?
That's huge, man.
That's funny.
That's huge.
If we see Jalen Brunson in the second half, then the Knicks are winning.
Jalen Brunson comes out like Willis Reed.
As Boyan
I might go shirtless the rest
of the XJ, Boyan's cooking right now.
Boyan is going off right now. This might be the Boyan game. And playing D, the hedge and recover, and then fouls the minivan. That's
I want to be clear. This is not the Boyan game. This is not the Deuce game. This is the Tom Thibodeau game.
Hey,
this team is up 11 points.
Yeah, but they win this game.
You got a point, man.
There's no OG. Yeah. There's no Julius. There's no Jalen Brunson. We are up 11 points in Cleveland.
I can't dispute it.
This is the Tom Thibodeau game. I mean, look, I've been very good. I've given Tom Thibodeau my fair share of shit over the years. This year has been we take for granted. Imagine if Fizdale or one of those other fucks was coaching this team. We'd be down 37 points. Really, we'd be down. We'd be getting cooked. We're up 11 points.
Welcome to Casual Friday, ladies and gentlemen.
We are back, motherfuckers.
I remember Ricky Rubio hitting 8 threes against the New York Knicks,
man,
in the Cleveland Cavalier jersey. That's not happening. This is the Tom Thibodeau game. We need to really understand what we have in this coach. Could we have a better coach? Probably. Could we have a much worse coach? Absolutely. Yeah. And we've seen it for the past 20, 25 years of Knicks basketball. Look, man, Tom Thibodeau has these guys playing their hearts out, right? Josh Hart might not even get a cup of water, but that they're going to play hard. You just got to be grateful for what you're seeing here, man, because this is a game where I know me personally, it was hard for me to focus after watching Jalen Brunson get hurt, much less somebody who's in the locker room with him day in and day out and knows what he means to their success and knows what he means for their future paychecks. You just watch Jalen Brunson go down on a non-contact injury and you locked in even more. It's just they went against human nature, and now we're up 11 points in a basketball game that we might lose, but they're playing very hard, and all the credit goes to that locker room, to the culture that they have, and to the coach in Tom Thibodeau. Because listen, this is a team that a Ryan Hogg with a great comment. This is a team that I'm really proud of, and I'm really proud of the coach because we should be doing trivia right now, if we're being honest.
We might be doing trivia on the other end.
I was couldn't focus on the game, and they made me focus on it. So, shout out to the Knicks.
I'm not gonna lie, this has been a fun game to watch.
It's hilarious, Mensa.
Imagine if Jeff Hornacek was coaching this game.
Oh, yeah. So, not for nothing. I tuned in to watch some before I went to go see Dune. I was let me check the score of the Warriors-Celtics game, and it was already a 40-point game. And it's when's the last time the Knicks were blown out by 40? I don't have that frame of reference because of how this team plays. So
allow me to list some of those other fucks, by the way. Mike Miller,
yes,
Dave Fizdale, Jeff Hornacek, Kurt Rambis.
Kurt Rambis is the worst one.
The Kurt Rambis
Fisher,
shit.
bro.
God
Derek Fisher's bad.
Derek Fisher's worse to me.
Come on, man.
I think Isaiah Thomas.
No, Rambis is worse. Because
Rambis worse than Fisher?
Yes, because we knew Rambis was bad.
Yeah,
we knew
Fisher was an
bad.
This that you had to give him.
But I was excited about Fisher. I felt stupid. I felt stupid because I was excited. I was like, oh, maybe Fisher, maybe this will be a
Kurt Rambis was so bad that Carmelo was like, no, we can't do this.
Yeah.
But I expected Kurt Rambis to be bad. Though. That's the thing.
Openly and publicly said we cannot hire
Yeah.
Kurt Rambis. That
Like,
No,
Kurt
you
Rambis
cannot
is
leave
not
Sam
great.
Merrill open, bro.
That's
Sam
great.
Merrill. If you don't believe in the
Throwing
power
that
of
crazy.
spacing, Sam Merrill,
Sam
Exhibit
Merrill.
A. You cannot leave him open. You have to face guard him. Sorry, that was just frustrating.
I agree.
Money Merrill.
Eventually, they're gonna have to guard him.
He's keeping them in the game single-handedly. They can't score otherwise. Gosh.
Let's go.
Ugh.
Okay. They're going to make a run.
Threes
They're
are keeping
going
him in
to.
it, man.
Is that a Coral?
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's he shooting from 3 this year?
Oh,
40%.
Oh, he actually. So we can't leave him open this time.
Yeah.
No, it's a different Okoro. As you can see,
man.
DiVincenzo leave that one open. Energy transfer was weird on that shot from Devo.
So if Dante DiVincenzo's in the game, I don't think Alec Burks has utility.
And
here's a
again,
timeout.
I want to say that shot was created by Sam Merrill. His gravity allowed Garland to get into the paint and create the advantage, and then cash it in. So we're seeing firsthand the power of spacing right now. I was listening to your pregame show, GMAC, which was great with Justin Rowan as always.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're killing them pregame shows, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
all of them they're must watches.
They're must watch. Seriously, they are must watch. So if you care at all about
Guys.
preparing for the games, they're awesome. But I disagreed with one thing that he said. I think his analysis was awesome. I think you got to get Sam Merrill in games.
Rotation.
I think you got to give it. I don't think you could say, well, Koro is shooting so well and playing great defense. Yang is shooting well. Like, no. Sam Merrill is on a different level. And as long as he does this, where he's shooting like 45% from 3 on high volume and above the break in the corner, anything he's hitting is just cash. I think he has to get in the game. He's such a weapon right now. And we just saw it play out just there. That bucket was created, I believe, primarily through Sam Merrill's gravity. It got them an easy layup from Jared Allen at the rim. So I think you got to get him. I think you got to get him minutes. I think you have to at this point.
Sam Merrill and Isaac Okoro tonight, 7 of 8 from. No. Let me get this math right. 7 of 9 from 3.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
literally the reason why they're not blown out currently.
Yeah. He's got Sam Merrill's 4 or 5 from 3. Well, you heard it on the pod. Like I had to clean the glass page up, and I was like,
"Yeah,
Sam Merrill's shooting what from the corners?" I just couldn't believe that was a number.
If you're shooting like that, you must be thrust into the rotation. You have to. You just
let the other team play you off the court.
Yep.
It's always been my theory with with baseball. Like if a guy is like suddenly hitting 350, even like in a small sample size, just give him at bats until he's not hitting 350 anymore.
I totally agree with that. I totally agree.
If at a certain point he's hitting 260, fine. You found out what the sample size is, Like that's how Jeff McNeil found his way into the majors. That he just came up, hit 360 for 3 months.
Hitting the shit out of the ball.
And they were like, all right, we're just gonna keep playing you until you stop hitting 360. And then he won a batting title.
Totally agree with that philosophy and approach. Actually, by the way, just to share with you.
Yes, Busy. That's what we said.
Who are you gonna hurt next?
I hate all of you. Yes. Okay. I love you all. Let me be clear. I love you all, but leave me alone. Okay.
I want to share some interesting data that I have found the other day. Do you all remember Kyle Korver's 2015 Atlanta Hawks season? By the way,
wasn't he like
yes,
almost an all-star that year?
Yeah, that's the year they won 60 games.
He shot 49% from 3 on 7 attempts per 75 possessions.
That shouldn't exist.
Dude, he was.
I would be ashamed of myself.
Like their most important player. I remember like. It was just like 5 dudes. They would just come and coached by Mike Budenholzer, who would slap people every night. It was insane. And then they ran to LeBron. LeBron said, enough of this.
Yeah, I mean, that was bound to happen.
That was the year they ran into LeBron, or was that on the year after they lost to Paul Pierce?
No, that was the year they lost. That team
lost
the
conference
to
finals. They lost the
conference. They got swept
to LeBron.
So when Paul Pierce
by the Cavs,
I called game.
So the funny thing about that Paul Pierce game, Mensa, that's in a series they lost.
Okay, great. Okay,
Yeah.
so I am remembering it right.
Yeah,
okay.
you have that because they played Washington in the second round. Paul
Yeah,
Pierce
and they-
was
yeah,
on
and they
Washington.
and then they
beat them in
beat them the
7.
game after. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
that was game 6. Okay.
Because that was the series that John Wall got hurt. Because I swear, guys might witness they get to the conference finals and John Wall didn't get hurt.
Is your guys
Yeah, my feed just like
my
went
feed
out.
got
Yeah.
out.
okay?
They
Same
want
here.
us to see something that just happened, probably.
Okay, we got to reset.
Oh, we're on ESPN now. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we
changed
went
the
to
channel.
ESPN.
I just
Whoa.
changed the channel. Like
Ooh.
I'm gonna go back to MSG, see if it works.
No, I know.
We're back.
Here we
I
go.
just want to say.
There
Big
you go,
floater.
Zay.
Nice floater.
Yeah, Zay
Good
getting
shot,
healthy.
Zay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We need a healthy Zay for real. All right.
Bro, if Jalen Brunson returns to this game, I might cry.
I
I might actually cry on stream. I'm not gonna.
I was
Oh
like,
my goodness.
I was thinking
I
the
was gonna
same
pour
thing.
myself
It's
a
like
glass
I'm
of
not
wine.
going to, but
I was gonna pour myself a
finish.
glass of wine, watch this game, but then I saw this. I was like, maybe I should go right for the bourbon or the Henny.
Yeah, whiskey. You know, whiskey sounds good. Yeah. Yeah.
they were literally just double teamed Josh Hart. It's hilarious.
That's the world we live in right now.
You know, it's
Josh
There it
crazy
is.
when
getting
Josh
double
Hart
teamed.
is your biggest offensive weapon and it gets double teamed. And double team boy
Bogey's
on now.
bragging too. Okay.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
So, fun fact about my cup. My cup that I got in the Mex game is like a 16-ounce cup, right? And when you make a margarita is an 8-ounce recipe. So, to fill my cup, I made a double. Look what the game has done to
man.
me. Look at what this game has done
Just
to
rocks
me.
left.
Oh, yeah,
there we
what a
go.
damn.
ATO baby, ATO tips.
XJ, gravity.
That's-
Two guys went at bogey.
Went
and
to
that opened
bogey.
the lane for Precious.
Oh my gosh,
Good
that
play.
Double
gravity's
team of
amazing.
Bojan Bogdanovic in 2024 is hilarious.
That's
It is
Thank
hilarious.
you. Thank
though.
you, JB Bickerstaff.
Bickerstaff is way too double happy. Like we've seen it. He doubled Josh Hart and then he doubled Bogdanovic.
Now,
as
I will say this.
Jared Allen. hits
Jared
the-
Allen is eating Precious's food at the
Yes.
Precious
Yes.
just got,
Allen
Precious
is
just got in the
really
game. He was
good.
doing it to Hartenstein too.
Ah.
Good
Oh,
D.
that's good
Luckily-
defense.
No.
That's just good defense. Is he okay?
It's hard for me to feel sorry.
We
for
got
my
5-on-4.
Floaties. Here we go.
Ah.
Man, 5-on-4. Can you guard this man? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
Is
nothing.
Burks
Yeah,
on him?
nothing you can do in 31s in the paint.
By the way, Jared Allen is a monster this year, man.
Mhm.
Jared Allen is like maybe one of the most underrated players in basketball right now.
That's why I'm saying get rid of Garland and Mobley and get guys to fit with.
Mensa,
Spider and Barrett, man.
you're preaching to the
The
ultimate choir, dude.
Yeah.
Like we are lockstep on this.
Like, imagine 2 more 6'9" guys.
Yeah, it'd be
Come on
crazy.
now.
They would win a title. Like
That's what I would do if I were Cleveland, but I'm not Cleveland, and I didn't draft Darius Garland and Evan Mobley.
I hope they
on my
keep
fan
them.
base.
I hope they keep them. I'd
too.
be happy.
100%, because those guys, they're good. They're just not it.
I would take 80 cents on the dollar for Evan Mobley if I was the Cavs for somebody who fit better. Like I would definitely do
Can't
it.
do that. Bill Simmons called him Kevin Garnett, so you just got to wait it out.
Wait, guys, we might be trading Kevin Garnett.
Oh, Garland's playing good defense.
Gotcha.
I so
good.
The
ball.
slow-mo, the slow
Yes,
step.
sir.
He hit him with the Luka slow step and then the fade off the glass.
What? The European Joe Johnson, Bojan Bogdanovic.
What a comp. What a
I
comp.
love you.
He hit somebody with, I forget. First time he played with us, he hit somebody with this slow-mo crossover and like brought a layup off his ankle. I'm like, yeah, you're Joe Johnson. 100%.
Garland is like not allowing screens. Like pay attention to Garland's defense right now. He's incredible defensively right now. You can't screen him.
Somehow I'm still not worried about
I don't know, man. He's improved so much defensively. Look at that. That's awesome defense by
Wow.
Garland.
That's a great pass by Deuce.
It was, yeah.
Ooh, gotta hit
Come on,
that.
Dante. We need those.
Dante's pressing a little bit, it looks like to me. He's so quick.
There goes
Oh! Precious, let's go.
Precious said, enough of this shit.
Yeah. Just happy it wasn't Jared Allen taking the shot. Just like, I can block this. It's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad this guy's a foot shorter. That's helpful.
Literally. That's
No
good
way.
I
defense.
tried to draw a
ridiculous.
foul.
And Josh Hart.
Look at Josh Hart.
Come on, Precious.
Look at
Precious running the court.
There we go.
Reward him. There
Yes.
you
Way
go.
to run the court, big. Way to run the court,
Awesome.
big man.
Good call, Shawn. He would look like a gazelle.
Yeah, yo, he got to rule the big man.
And Allen can hit those now, by the way. Lucky
Look
he
at that
missed
free
it, but
rebound.
he makes
All right,
those
4-4.
he makes those 15-footers now.
Be up at half. Let's go.
I don't want to have to tell my Oh
Nah.
no. Come on, Boyan. And then also got crossed up and allowed the easy dunk for
Yeah,
Allen.
you know it's bad when Max Strus is crossing you up. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, Busy, good point. His wife is expecting, so he's gonna miss games at the end of the year. This is what LA Fitness Week is for, Busy.
True story.
Yeah, take the whole week off.
Although it might be stay out the playing week for us if this shit.
And
keeps up.
listen, if Jalen's out for a while and that's stay out the play-in week, it won't matter anyway. Take the week off, Dante.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if Jalen is out for a while, then we just forget about the play-in. I wonder how far will we have to fall?
Not far, honestly.
No, I mean if Jalen's out for a while, like it's like stay above 10th. Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah,
10th, I'm
seriously,
not-
stay in the play-in.
Yeah. Oh,
Stay
Yo,
in the
guys,
play-in.
Darius Garland is roasting the
yeah,
Knicks
he's
right
going
now.
off right now.
He's cooking right now.
That was a
heard me.
90-point first quarter and a 34-point second.
Yeah, no. He's doing everything defensively too. It's not
Yeah.
just one way.
Ugh. Man, they're trying.
Man. Hope you guys locked in your bets. Cavs up 53-51
Yeah.
at halftime.
I
So-
like my
Tank,
Knicks
he
money
said.
line.
So it's virtually impossible for the Knicks to fall out of the playoffs.
That's why it's tough. They'd have to. The play-in is very real. 'cause
Who's
we're
11?
up close.
We're 11 games up on the 11th place.
Yeah, like, that's the thing I keep saying. Like
Brooklyn Nets.
we're up pretty high on the 9 seed too. You
So
know?
they're locked into the play. Like they can't get out of the play, and then at this
Impossible.
point. Yeah.
as far as falling into 11th, yes.
into 11th, yeah, they're
The-
locked into at least being in the play-in at this point.
Like there's
Yeah.
a chance the Brooklyn Nets don't win 35 games. The Knicks already have 35 games. 35
Yeah,
wins.
yeah, it's
and the
yeah,
Knicks
that's
play the
open.
Nets the rest of the year. So even then, there's like, I trust our guys. You know,
All right, well, so
it's
We'll be
very
in the
much like
play-in.
I could see them falling to 8th if Brunson's not back. You know,
mhm.
I don't see the Bulls passing them. I don't see Atlanta passing them.
You believe in Orlando? I don't know that I believe
No.
in
Their
Orlando.
schedule is so easy. Actually,
Oh,
It's
you
the
did say
same,
that.
It's
You did
the
say that.
same Miami argument for me. You know, like their schedule, I think, is easier than Miami's. So we're gonna be looking at on the West Coast trip and like, oh, they're playing Washington again. Oh, they're playing Detroit again.
Mm,
You know,
that's a good point. Yeah, you
that's
did
the
say that.
only calculation I'm making there. I don't necessarily believe in Orlando, but I'm staring at it now. They're the 30th. They're 30th in schedule strength the rest of the year.
I'll be right back, guys.
And Miami is
All right,
28th
Mensa.
in schedule strength. Funny enough, 29th in schedule strength is the Boston Celtics, who might win 66.
Gosh, dude.
Yes.
That's ridiculous, man.
That win streak, if they win out, I actually did the calculation. If they win out, they tie the record for 33 straight wins.
if they win out,
It's a fair
it's
question to
in
ask
play.
at this point.
The thing
It's
is that
play.
it's in play. That is like
See
silly.
the
that it's
Warriors,
in
who looked
play.
unbeatable the other night by 100 points. And you know how
Ah.
crazy the statement I just made is that I'm only off by 45 points? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, no, ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, the Celtics are the team. I mean, we've all known that. We're all praying on the variance gods to be like, just please miss a bunch of threes in a 7-game series. It's like that. I don't think that that's realistic. I don't think that's going to happen. I think variance on 3-point shooting is a little overblown. Especially when you're talking about good looks. Good looks, guys don't just teams don't just miss good looks from 3 across 7 games at a high rate. It just doesn't happen. This is the NBA. And these are great shooters. These are like incredible shooters. They're not going to just miss a bunch of threes across the 7-game series. So I think the Celtics, I would take the Celtics against the field, honestly. If you had to give, if you gave me even odds, I would take the Celtics against the field.
I would take the field if that's the.
Nah, I would take the Celtics.
Give me Denver. If you're saying
I'm talking about in the East. I'm talking about in the East. I'm talking about the East.
If it's the East, then yeah,
sorry,
different. Yeah.
Sorry, to be clear, I'm talking about the
It's
East.
their conference to lose. I agree.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna let this become a casual watch long again. Good job, fellas.
Thanks
so far.
for jumping in,
getting
Appreciate
everybody through the trauma and the shock that was the first quarter. I'll see you guys. I'll see you when I see you. We'll obviously be in touch a lot very, very soon. So
yes, sir.
Enjoy the rest of the casual watch along, everybody.
GMAC, everyone. GMAC. Yeah. Guys, I can't believe that Brunson was announced as questionable to return. What do we make of that, man?
Bro,
like, is it nothing? Because Shawn, you seem to be doubting it means anything.
I mean, questionable to return. There have to be enough people on the medical staff who can like diagnose, okay, we should not be putting him back on the court for it to not be doubtful, for it to not be like he's out.
Yeah.
That is something. I think so.
That's what I'm saying. It's not doubtful. It's not out, which I would expect. It's not even doubtful. Like, are they trolling us? Because questionable is crazy to me. Like,
yes,
you're essentially saying it's like 50-50 he could come back in the game.
They're trolling us.
Questionable is a crazy designation to me, honestly.
Insane.
I don't see how you can
do non-contact.
Yeah.
But I feel like the only reason I would give this a hint of like truth is because I saw him knock knees before the thing.
With Isaiah
Hartenstein.
The
only reason why.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I give any credence. Other than that, I tell them to shut the hell up. What are you doing? Don't fuck with my emotions.
Man,
okay.
I don't think the Knicks would say questionable if he was just like, yeah, clearly this guy ain't going back in the game. There's no chance. And they would say questionable. That's, to be honest, is that might be against league rules. That might be a violation of league rules to call a guy questionable, knowing there's no way he goes back in the game. I don't think you can do that. And of course, it's not beyond them to potentially break league rules, but that's, I don't know.
Busy, you shut your dirty mouth with that A word. Please.
No.
Please
I
do not speculate like that.
I don't think it's Achilles.
Oh my goodness. Bourbon.
Yeah, I'm about to get this bourbon. All right. Let's do. I got halftime trivia. Let's go. Okay. All right. So, the team that some of you. Okay, let's see now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, this has happened. Hold on a second. This has happened. Okay. In NBA history, 10 teams seeded. So everyone knows that basically there's only 2 teams that have won a championship seeded below 3. There have been 10 teams who have made the finals seeded below 3. So seeded 4 through 8. I will give you 2 of them because they happened before I was born. And that is the 69 Celtics, who actually won the championship, and the 78 Supersonics. So there are 8 other teams that made the finals, seeded 4 through 8. Who are those teams?
You're talking in NBA history, right?
In NBA history.
The 99 Knicks. That's the first. That's the first one.
That's the easy one. Yep.
I mean, I got the other easy one. Is the Miami Heat?
Yeah,
recently.
the 23 Heat. Yeah.
What is it? 20. Yeah, 20. Yeah. No, Miami Heat did it twice. By the way, they did it in 2020.
Whores.
They did. They were a 5 seed in 2020.
There you go.
Let's think about.
That's why you guys
it.
are scared of him. So now that's it. All comes full circle.
See, I'm looking at the chat.
The 06
Busy,
seed?
pick one.
It was
not
the
the
06
06
seed.
seed.
No, they were like the 2 seed, right? It was the year following in 07 when they got their ass kicked by the Chicago Bulls in 07.
I think I'm out, man. those are mine.
The 2011 Mavericks?
The 2011 Mavericks, no, they were a 3 seed.
Okay. So they beat the 2-seeded Lakers because they swept. Okay, all right.
Noah Dennis, the 94 Rockets is incorrect.
Oh, it's the 95 Rockets.
There we go. It's the 95 Rockets.
Yeah.
Who won the championship. All right. So you have 6 more teams left. And all these happened. The teams that you haven't sent. Okay, one of them, you're missing 1, 2, 3, 4. You're missing 4 teams.
Is it one of those LeBron Cavs teams? Is it like the 2018 Cavs?
The 2018 Cavs, they were a 4 seed.
Yeah, I remember that because there was LeBronto. Yeah, they played the 61 win Toronto Raptors and made LeBronto happen. Yeah, okay.
I wouldn't have got that. That's great. Wait, what seed were the Pistons? Were the Pistons 4 seed in 2004?
I can't go with
2004. They were like a 2.
The Pistons were not the Pistons. Just those teams were just so bad. The 2000s like Eastern Conference was so terrible. I just can't see a team that wasn't a 1 or a 2 seed making it out. Like the 2010 Celtics, I think they were a 3 seed that year. It was the Cavs, the Cavs, the Magic. The 2010 Celtics?
The 2010 Celtics were a 4 seed.
There we go. So it was the Cavs, the Magic, and who else? Maybe oh yeah, this was the Hawks were good back then. Okay.
So all right. So there are 3 teams left, but one of them is the 81 Rockets. So I'm gonna give you that because I don't think either of you will get.
There's no way I was gonna get that.
Hell no.
Yeah. But it's funny. The 81 Rockets were I'm pretty sure you ever see the video of when the Rockets won a chip. They beat the Lakers on like the pump fake shot. I'll find it. I'll throw it in the chat. Whatever. So there's 2 teams. There's 1 team left, and this happened this century.
This century.
Yes. Double checking just to make sure. Yes, there's 1 team left, and it happens this century. They were a 4 seed from the Western Conference.
Western Conference.
It's a lot of clues. And I still have no idea. So I'm terrible at this like historic trivia stuff, but
Spurs is incorrect.
Couldn't have been the Spurs. The Spurs every year I woke up was a top 3 seed. Couldn't have been the Spurs. If it happened this century, none of those Lakers
in
teams.
one of the more, and they lost one of the more memorable finals in recent memory.
Not the 06 Mavericks.
The 06 Mavericks.
Wow.
4 seed.
Nice.
They were 4. Okay. And then the year after, they were the 67 win behemoth.
Yeah, the next year was the 67. Yeah, they lost to, and then they lost to the 8 seed Warriors.
Do we believe Warriors?
So it's 5 4 seeds, a 5 seed, 2 6 seeds, and 2 8 seeds have made the finals in 77 years. Which is why, because it's funny. My man JFK, Heat fan, was in the Hoop Spaces chat yesterday. Was talking about like seeding doesn't matter, and I'm like, that is some Miami Heat bullshit to say.
Yeah.
You make one finals as the 8 seed, and you're like, oh, seeding doesn't matter. I'm like, yo, dude, like literally 2 teams have won the title seeded below 3.
All right,
like, even like the mid ass Suns in the not the MGT, in the empty gym season. they were a 3 seed.
Real quick, sorry to change subject. So AB, who is a frequent in the chat here on Playback, tagged us in a comment by Eric Friedman, who is a sports injury medical doctor. He looked at the Jalen Brunson clip, said, "Thanks for this clip. This is very, very reassuring." He said 2 varies. His lateral knee gets hit right before Jalen Brunson jumps. Could have a perineal nerve contusion, which gives you a dead leg, and you're not able to lift your ankle up. This is a days to week injury usually.
Did I just get hope? Oh man.
And it to be honest, it makes sense. Like I said, I haven't seen an injury that looks like that where he could not like control his ankle. Like his ankle was his foot was flopping around. He couldn't move his ankle. It seems consistent, like what this person is saying. This is Eric Friedman, MD, as you know. He is a team doctor for the U.S. Ski and Snowboard.
What's his name?
That means.
What's the
Eric Friedman?
Friedman.
Friedman. As Noah Dennis says in the playback chat, it would make sense with the way his foot was moving. I thought that was the first thing that I noticed as well. He could not move his foot. He could not keep his foot stable. It was like flopping around. And I don't see how, let's say if it was an ACL or something like that, I don't think that your ankle would react that way. It doesn't really make sense. So this person says this is very, very reassuring. His lateral knee gets hit right before Jalen Brunson jumps. Could have a perineal nerve contusion, which gives you a dead leg and you're not able to lift your ankle up. This is a days to week injury usually. So
just when I think I'm out. They keep pulling me back in.
Right back in.
So it's funny, because that's why I didn't think it was an Achilles. Because if it was an Achilles, he wouldn't have been able to jump.
Nah, it wasn't Achilles. It wasn't an ankle.
Yeah,
it would have
been like he would have tried to jump and that shit would have gave. He would have been like, oh, right. Like if it was an Achilles or an ACL, usually when your ACL goes, your Achilles goes, you're able to jump. Like you plant and then it goes.
Mm-hmm. So we have 2, as Mensa shared from Knicks Muse, we have 2 doctors mentioning the perineal nerve, which is consistent with the way that he reacted in terms of his knee, holding his knee, and also his foot being essentially unstable and not able to, retain control of his foot and his ankle.
As
so
we get the second half underway.
On top of the fact that he's listed as questionable as DiVincenzo misses a 3. And Achua gets a putback.
Let's go.
I think we have some cause for optimism. Not too much optimism, but some cause for optimism, guys.
Shout out to Shimmy MD in the YouTube chat, and he says the MD doesn't stand for Maryland. He's saying that
stand for Muhammad.
That's what he said right here. He's like, but yeah, says by the way, what likely happened is a lateral hit to the knee and led to perineal nerve injury, foot drop. Should be days to 1 week. I hope this is what happened.
Hey, I'm not gonna get excited, but I'm a little excited. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Man. No, I think like it was just like I never thought his ACL went. Although that's
because it doesn't.
When you see non-contact injuries, that's the first thing. That's the first thing you go to, right? But it was like he was grabbing his shin, and then he grabbed his knee, and then he couldn't walk on it.
His ankle was acting so weird. What kind of knee injury would also make your ankle not be able to be Like it doesn't really make sense. So. Dirty Dancer says Twitter Doc spoke, and I like it, so it has to be true.
With it.
That's literally how I feel right now. So, oh man!
Yo.
Shout out to everyone on the YouTube. Shout out to everyone on Playback. 55-53 Knicks. Cavaliers, excuse me.
Now I have a reason to like hope and watch this game. I'm so grateful because I was already like plotting like how am I gonna turn this season into Devin Carter tweets.
Hey, we got a quarter 3 from Precious Achua. Let's
go. Because
I'm still getting some bourbon at the next commercial break, but
brother, when I said I'm getting up, give me a second. That's what I went for. Was the bourbon? I was only gone a couple seconds.
I'm only a few minutes, maybe a tweet away from my biggest concern about this game being Deuce McBride's defense being terrible. Nice pass and a dunk on Jared Allen from Isaiah Hartenstein.
Oh man, the Knicks are playing spirited basketball, and it looks like my guy Isaiah Hartenstein is back. Oh man, this is wonderful.
That's huge for the team if he's back.
There we go.
Oh, and
they rip Evan Mobley. Yeah, to David Crockett's point in the playback chat, Hart is already bending and reaching on D. He's exhausted for sure. Hart is playing super hard.
He played 47 minutes the other night.
Hey, there's a reason Mensa. Remember when they spelled his name Heart? Maybe there was a prediction attached to that.
Triple double, no points, all heart. That's Josh. that was not a Josh Hart rebound. He kind of just like, okay, it's right here.
Josh Hart's already played 24 minutes.
Busy in the playback chat.
Shawn, he's already. Oh, what a pass!
Here we go, DDV.
Let's go, Devo.
4-3. Yes, sir.
Let's win this game, fellas. Let's win this game.
Let's win. Let's win for 1-1.
Yo, that pass was incredible by Isaiah Hartenstein just now.
Man, and if my math is fully healthy, Deuce has played every single minute of this game.
Look at my guy.
Besides the first couple from Jalen Brunson, right?
Yeah, well, it says he's played 26 minutes, and I'm like, there's been 27 minutes going by in this game.
JB got injured in the first
minute. Brunson got injured in the first minute.
Oh, it was the first minute, yeah.
Yeah. Look at Josh Hart's defense.
Shake Milton, you better stretch because tomorrow Tuesday you are playing some.
Hey, that defense. Hey guys, that defensive possession was incredible. Josh Hart was a monster on that defensive possession.
So my new positive spin is that this Paraneal thing, if it turns out to be as minor as people are saying it, is God's load management for Jalen Brunson.
I love that, Mensa.
Because we know he was going to play 40 for the rest of the season.
Yep.
Let me go. And one! Let's go.
Oh, no. Don't be. Oh, come on. Now Devo shit. Jesus Christ. Where's the fucking booze?
Oh.
Yeah, David Crockett. Perineal
and it's Isaac Okoro again involved.
Can result in the drop foot. It looks like DiVincenzo is like hurt, but he's like, nah, I don't feel like being hurt right now. I would prefer not to be hurt at this moment. So I'm just gonna choose not to be.
It's like an anime.
I will say Deuce McBride is having some trouble with Darius Garland. Darius Garland is playing one of the better games. I haven't seen a ton of Cavs games, maybe like 8, but Darius Garland's playing one of the best games I've seen him play.
5. At 5. That's all.
Darius Garland is playing the best I've seen him play so far.
Yeah,
this season.
Same. Good pass.
Wow, good pass from Mobley.
That's a good pass. See.
Every time Precious look at the way teams are defending Precious. Look at the way the Cavs are defending him. They're not paying attention to him.
Nope.
They only pay attention to him when he catches the ball.
And that just shut down the drive as
well. The open man is right there in the wing.
They don't want him. Shawn, they don't want him open.
I know they don't want to. I get it, but
that was rough.
I will say that this matchup for Evan Mobley is perfect. Evan Mobley loves this. I can just roam and just defend the rim and not have to worry about my man at the 4. That's amazing. You know how many nights he gets this opportunity? Very few nights.
That's good.
Yeah.
I know.
They're going to make it a game, ladies and gentlemen. They are going to make it a game.
They should. There's no way the Knicks should just run away with it. They better make it a game.
It should be. We should be the ones clawing back.
Yeah. Good
pass. We go Deuce for 3.
Need that.
Damn, we did need that.
JB just announced out for the game, which was expected. Yep.
Ugh.
There's no fucking chance he was gonna play a minute of this comeback in this game.
Yep.
No, but I
Questionable.
genuinely think it's a good sign that they ruled him out as questionable at first and then switched to out. Like I do think that's relevant. I think it's important, to be honest.
I'll be back trying to get some booze.
I
Bourbon.
can't blame you. I can't blame you for that. Why is it bow tie night? What is this?
I think his the owner's son.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
They
you for
just
saving me because I was gonna say some crazy shit.
Only reason I knew that is because they retired his bow tie number in the Raptors at halftime.
Okay. I'm very glad you let me know that, Mensa. Because it wouldn't have looked good in hindsight, whatever I would have said.
I'm very happy I was able to save you.
So we got a half court shot coming here in Cleveland. It's S1W night in Cleveland. I wasn't gonna say it. That's not what I was gonna say, but it would have been worse than that. Oh, she's going for the.
Oh no.
Oh, she
Oh,
gets to
no.
keep shooting. She gets to keep shooting for the whole 30 seconds. She's
What are we
taking so
watching?
much time. Can you shoot?
Oh no.
Shoot the ball.
She's not gonna make it.
Mm-mm. It's a ball.
No, it wasn't. Don't
It
lie
was
to her.
Not a good strategy. This
You
is.
can only do some stupid shit like that in Northeast Ohio. Are you crazy? Oh my goodness. It's probably somebody's mom, so he's being nice, but no, don't do that shit. Don't take an already difficult shot and make it more difficult.
She's like, you know what? I got a strategy. How about I make this shot that I have about a 1% chance of hitting, and I make it a 0.1% chance of hitting. That's my strategy tonight.
She saw
And
what
he's like,
Scotty
yeah, it's a
Barnes
great
did.
strategy.
He was like, yeah, actually, that might actually work. No, it's not gonna work. No. You never had a chance.
And it's security of the first world night in Cleveland. Yeah, this is I don't want to get too optimistic, but I am very hopeful about the Jalen Brunson situation, and now I'm able to kind of lock in on this game, and I think the Knicks can win this game. The Knicks can win this game with defense.
Yeah.
It sounds weird to say, but I really believe that the Knicks winning the Sam Merrill minutes will be the determining factor. I really think so.
Not the Darius Garland minutes, not the Jared Allen minutes, but the Sam Merrill minutes. And I think that there's a lot of merit to that because
They got
Sam Merrill
killed in the minutes that Sam Merrill was playing.
threes more than two. And the Knicks don't have guys who can shoot threes outside of Dante DiVincenzo at the moment. So
I will say Sam Merrill is a game high +5. I didn't know that. It's just like how I watched the game. He's a game high +5. Darius Garland, who is killing them, is a -1 right now. So it's just you got to be able to guard the guy shooting threes at a 50% clip or whatever he's shooting.
you see how they just don't guard him until he touches the basketball?
Yeah. It's just,
He doesn't exist to defenses until he
Yeah.
touches the basketball, which is why I'm like, guys, the precious love, let's pump the brakes a little bit.
pump the brakes on it. Preach, Mensa.
He's been fun for sure.
I will say he's playing at the best of his ability for
There
sure.
you go.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
There's the silver lining. We're getting the best Precious Achua we've ever seen in our lives.
Oh,
Defense.
what great defense by Devo.
No, not Josh.
Good pass. Ugh.
No comment.
It's terrible.
Smart by Devo to get back immediately.
Mm-hmm.
We live with it.
Yeah,
It's
it was
fine.
a 3-on-1. There was just no chance there. Josh should have let that die. It's a 9-0 Cavaliers run.
Live line over Live line 0.5 teams that will score 100 points tonight in this basketball game.
Oh, nice pass. And a finish.
There we go, Devo.
There we go, Devo.
I love when Hartenstein has the ball and is able to orchestrate. It's really nice.
Yeah, I just went to NBA.com and the front page says top 4 East teams clash in Cleveland. I was like, who the hell's in the top 4? I was like, oh, we're still in the top 4.
Not the guys on the court. It's like the group project,
who
right?
is in the top? I was like, oh, that's us.
No, not you,
Hey,
Josh.
who's the other top 4 team? What are they talking about?
I was like, who the fuck?
It can't be this Miles McBride-led unit. There's no way.
We have lost 8 of 11 and somehow are still in 4th place.
That's crazy. That's
Insane.
crazy. Hey, that's what happens when you go a month and only lose 2 games.
Yeah.
That's true. All right. Today's Casual Friday is brought to you by this bourbon I'm about to pour right here.
What brand is that?
Milam and Green. If Ray Marcano was here, he would tell me if this is legit or not. He definitely bullied me on a town hall when I was drinking Make
Oh!
He said that shit was gasoline. Come, let's go.
What a
Look at-
steal
look
by
at Precious.
DiVincenzo.
Here we go.
There we go.
Oh, 3 Mo. Let's go.
That's amazing.
on.
Amazing two-way play from DiVincenzo.
I also have a bottle of Maker's Mark that I have not opened, so don't feel too terrible, Shawn.
I listen, but he was just like, oh, that's gasoline. I'm like, I said, Ray, you can send me any bourbon you want and I will drink it.
Yeah, bourbon's a big
Awesome
deal.
call.
But, I mean, you obviously know that, but
Can't blame them for that. That was the unexpected air ball by who shot that? Dean Wade, I think.
like they just don't pay attention to him. I'm so fascinated by it.
I wouldn't either. He's just 25%
No, of
from
course.
the
That's
corner.
what you should do. Just leave him wide open. Yeah.
Oof.
That's a
Don't
correct
want
way
that
to
from
play him.
Deuce.
Yeah, Okoro brings it back out because he's not
Sam Merrill.
Well,
good defense. Good defense.
Wow, great defense there.
Do not let Sam Merrill get an open shot. Get out on him.
Yeah.
He just
That's
tried to
all?
no dip. He just tried to
Yeah.
no dip shoot it from the top. That's hilarious.
Noah's good at shooting like no dip. Boyan.
Yeah. He that's, I think that's definitely something he practices. Yes,
Dang!
Devo.
Let's go.
74-66. Fucking New York Knicks. Let's go.
Big Dante, not the little one. Let's go.
Late rotation by
And
Precious Achua. Very late rotation. He's got to get there earlier. He seemed to not diagnose what was happening. He's got to be there. Guys, I want to say with Precious at the 4, and John Macri has pointed this out, the offense has been really good because of the offensive rebounding, of course. The defense has been terrible, has been horrible,
Terrible.
god awful. And I've been trying to figure out why it is. And I think a play like what we just saw where Precious was late to diagnose what was happening, I think that might be happening a little bit more than we noticed like to the eye. So keep your eyes on that with the defense when Precious is at the 4. Teams, nice finish by Josh Hart. Teams are shooting like 60% effective field goal percentage when Precious Achua is at the 4 on defense.
I think it's because a
And
lot
a foul
of teams have
there.
spacing at the 4, and Precious isn't really great at closing out.
Mm-hmm.
I think the other part of that is Precious just isn't the smartest basketball player. I don't think he's dumb or anything like that, but when I watch him play, I feel like he has a tendency to be a step behind the play, which again, Precious Achua is playing the most important basketball minutes of his life. He's never been in a situation like this before. So I'm not trying to be hard on him, but I do think that he's out of his depth, which is why for me, Precious Achua is love a little too much, but I get it. He's from the Bronx. Well, he grew up in the Bronx.
Yeah.
He's a New Yorker. We support our guys.
You know what it is?
100% understand it, but he's not my guy. Like I don't
You know what it
necessarily care for him.
It's that the Raptors called him CTE Hoops. Raptors fans called him CTE Hoops. And he's been like serviceable for us for like
Yeah.
he's helped keep us afloat. So it's like Jeremy said, like he's not going to be on our team next year. Like he's not most likely, but
Definitely not.
we will be the same way how we are appreciative of what Nerds know memory. It's time to say goodbye.
Yeah, look, I appreciate Precious Achiuwa, like for real. Like I really do appreciate the guy as a basketball player. It's just I can appreciate him and also know who he is. You know, like, and that's where I'm at with it. There are a lot of people. Dirty Dancer, Mets only has love for Cat. I have love for other players too, but definitely I have a lot of love for Cat. It's just Precious is just like there are people who think he should be in the playoff rotation, and I'm like, why?
No.
Mensa, now the playoff rotation is the issue. Like I mean, we've seen what happens when you try to rely on offensive rebounding in the playoffs. Like we saw that happen last year. So I don't want to make that same mistake again.
Because chances
we
are
can
in the
get away
playoffs,
with Precious against certain teams. Like Precious, like we play Miami again.
Do not play Precious. Better play.
Most will be drooling. He would start to drool if he saw Precious on the court.
Shawn, that is an amazing point. I'm not even joking. That's an amazing point. If we play Miami, Precious Achiuwa better not see the court because
you can't see the
Spoelstra will draw up an amazing advantage against Precious Achiuwa on both sides of the court. It's not going to work. Absolutely not. And this is not Precious hate. This is not Precious hate by any stretch. It's not Precious hate by any stretch. Yeah. He's been really good for what he brings in terms of his career and like his limitations in terms of shooting. He's been really good. So he's doing everything that Tibbs has asked him for, and he's been contributing. And but at the same time, do not play him against Miami Heat. I'm glad we're getting Precious highlights as we.
So the thing about offensive rebounding as an advantage in the playoffs is the deeper into the playoffs you get, the more likely you are to play against a really good defensive rebounding team, which takes away your offensive rebounding edge.
Absolutely.
So it's just just how it is, you know. Offensive rebounding works really, really well against the Charlotte Hornets because they're gonna miss a lot of shots. But because they're not gonna be able to stop you. But once you get up against a team like the Miami Heat, top 10 in defensive rebounding last year, you see that offense. You see Mitchell Robinson becomes less and less playable. So if that happened to Mitchell Robinson, imagine what will happen to a guy like Precious Achiuwa. That's all I have to say.
Yep. And to be honest, not as switchable as you might think he is. And I know this feels like dogpiling at this point. So that's the last point I'm going to say. But we just saw him switch on to Darius Garland. Obviously, anybody would have trouble with Darius Garland. But Darius Garland just gets to whatever he wants to if Precious Achiuwa is on him. It's not like as Devo hits a three, that's a big shot.
Dante threes are saving my life tonight.
David Crockett makes a good point in chat. You might be able to get away with Precious against Philly without Joel.
Yeah,
you might.
I agree with that.
But Philly's not a playoff team without Joel. Think about their record is without him.
Sons of bitches.
Yeah, they beat the Dallas Mavericks, which really works for my agenda.
Thank you for calling that a block and not a
Merrill was desperate to get the offensive foul there. He was desperate for it. Fiending for the offensive foul.
Yeah,
he didn't get set.
His move was get out of here.
Nah, that's whack that he tried to do that, honestly. David Crockett, Merrill tried to take the Duke in March charge.
Yes, I said the same thing. That's a Coach K classic move right there.
Where does Merrill go to college?
Let's see Merrill on the block.
I want to say Wisconsin because I'm racist.
Boyan.
Wider. He didn't go wide enough. Shawn.
Wait, what's wider? What's a level wider?
Where he went now. I see where he went now.
Utah State. Yeah. Doesn't get much wider than that, ladies and gentlemen.
Why, guys? Why? Boyan up his chest.
The slow step.
Yo, that's the slowest Euro step.
BYU would as white. I mean, would BYU be whiter than you? No, because BYU has a lot of like Polynesians and like Samoans and that kind of stuff. Utah State.
I feel like I knew black people to go to BYU, like Utah State.
He knows black people. I mean, Brigham Young. That sounds like a black guy.
It does. There was that guy that. Oh shit. Okay, I'm not gonna say it. I'm too many of these growers reserves in right now to say what I want to say. So I'm not gonna.
We are the only crew on Casual Friday who can get these takes off. So please, I mean, on Knicks Film School, get these takes off. So get them off for the people.
Wait, wasn't that there a BYU?
We definitely gonna get some shit off today.
Wasn't there that BYU football player that got like some girl pregnant or whatever, and he got like kicked off the team? I don't remember the specifics.
Yeah, the purity saints of BYU. There we go. Good
gosh,
we're up 15 points, guys.
Oh my gosh, they're running it up on them right now.
Josh Hart's about to have a triple double.
Well, they got Sam Merrill on him.
Oh my goodness. BYU has a Jewish quarterback? Really?
That's multiple BYU athletes. David Crockett. Hey, Josh is like, I'm about to take over. He's like, I'm about to turn into Jalen Brunson. Nah, come on. Hey, Strus bails them out. Anytime they need a bailout, it's Max Strus they go to.
Yeah.
That's
you know
crazy.
what I was just thinking? Josh Hart plays every game like it's a contract year. Every single game.
He needs to.
He's perpetually in rent due mode.
Literally, that's how he gets his value off, so he needs to. Nice finish by DiVincenzo.
This is what I meant when I said I was not worried about Cleveland. They're more talented than like 26 teams in the NBA. It's just for whatever reason they don't have it in them to like.
It's not cohesive. It's not synergistic. Mensa. It doesn't work.
That's a lot better than what I was going to say, because I was going to say they don't have that dog in them.
Oh, don't go in.
Man. You can't leave him open.
Confirmed
man.
Has that dog in him.
He's literally keeping them in the game single-handedly.
Listen, we survived the Sam Merrill minutes.
What up, Zach? What age?
Imagine if he threw it and made it.
Wow,
it was after the thing. Oh, listen, they said hello. They said hi to you because they could see you. Say hi.
Hi.
Hey.
All right, this boy wants me to. Yeah, give me a. All right, I'll be back. Give me a minute.
Yeah, if you all that are listening haven't noticed, I am much more upbeat after hearing a lot of these Twitter doctors give their prognosis on Jalen Brunson. It just makes sense. It seems consistent with what we saw in terms of I was trying to figure out how to make it all make sense. Brunson, seems fine. He raises up, non-contact injury, but then he couldn't move his foot. His ankle was kind of like flopping around on the court, as they call it, drop foot. And a perineal nerve contusion seems consistent with the results that we've seen on the court. So I'm not saying that is what it is, but we've seen at least 3 Twitter doctors who are reputable, all have the same prognosis. We've seen the video film kind of be consistent with what the prognosis looks like. It doesn't look like an ACL or something like that. That's more serious. So I feel a little bit, I feel a little bit at ease about the Brunson injury. And I'm not saying that it is this perineal nerve contusion, but it just feels like something that is consistent with what we've seen on the court. So I just have felt a little bit more upbeat since we've heard some of that stuff. I don't know about you, Mensa.
Definitely, because when I saw a non-contact injury, an injury where it looked like he tried to explode off that left leg and it just went the exact opposite way, that I was flashing back to when we had the our last Casual Friday episode, which feels like 8 years ago. And I was talking about, like, what if we are the Chicago Bulls? And
yeah,
it kind of happened the same way with Derrick Rose, where it's like non-contact injury and then everything went left.
Yep. Yep.
So I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that it seems like it's a nerve problem and that'll work itself out, and he'll have a week off or however many days off that he has, and we're going to have Shake Milton induced minutes. We'll be able to talk ourselves into those, I'm sure. And then when everybody gets back, it's just like as long as Jalen Brunson doesn't miss extended time, as long as he's back in like a week, 10 days, 2 weeks, whatever happens. We're not going to fall out of the play-in. We're going to be hell for whoever we play. So just get well soon.
Yep.
Let's watch this team get better. If Isaiah Hartenstein gets healthy, Mitchell Robinson gets back, Brunson, and oh my goodness, bring that team back.
Mensa,
Bring that team back.
Mensa, you know what it creates for us, at least for Knicks fans, is gratitude, right? Like we have a lot that we complain about. Oh, you know, this guy's injured. This guy's going to be out for 3 weeks. Like, are we going to be a 4 seed? Are we going to be a 6 seed? You know, but when we see Brunson get injured, it shows us what we have to, what we stand to lose, which is like if Brunson's out, the season's over. Forget about the 4 seed. Forget about the 6 seed. The season's a wrap. It's just like wrap it up. Julius have surgery. OG don't come back. Hartenstein sit for the rest of the season. Rehab your Achilles. Don't worry about anything. Like everything's wrapped up. But if we have this thing where we dodge this bullet, we see our life flash before our eyes. You know, our 2024 lives flash before our eyes, and then it's actually like, no, Brunson's fine. He'll be back in a week. That shows us everything that we have going for this season. And so, you know, I think that really puts everything in perspective.
Yeah, 100%. Sam Merrill
Shout out
Alec Burks off the dribble.
Are you shocked? Shout out to Busy. Points out that he said Pacers look like they might lose again tonight. They're down 9 to the Spurs of San Antonio going to the fourth quarter.
Big Wemby in the building.
Big Wemby is whew. We can talk about Wemby at the next break, but
yes, we can. Yes,
Wemby, I think is, and I want to ask you guys: is it more likely that Wembanyama is outside of the top 20 in terms of all-time NBA players, or inside of the top 5? Oh shit! As we see AB drop a Stephen Bondi tweet, Isaiah Hartenstein left for the locker room.
Wembanyama might be top 5 all time.
I would say top 5 of all time, man. That guy's crazy.
Dog, Wembanyama in 22 minutes tonight.
Ooh, good finish.
23 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 of 4 from the 3-point line. Made both of his free throws, 5 blocks, and 1 steal.
That's ridiculous, man. So
only 2 personal fouls.
Those are only 2 personal fouls. Not to be underrated. Not to be underrated. Only 2 personal fouls.
How many times have you seen a rookie be a block machine like Mitchell Robinson and have issues fouling guys?
Yep. 20 years old.
He has 6 stocks in 22 minutes.
Dude.
He can't buy a beer yet.
Can't even buy a beer in Canada.
Yo, if Wemby doesn't get injured, top 5 player of all time. Top 5 player of all time. That's his floor.
I'm glad that I put some money on him to win the blocks title at the beginning of the year. That's gonna cash.
He'll win it. If he doesn't play another game, he'll win the blocks title.
I remember Steph Curry in 2016, his second MVP. He won, it was either his first or his second. He won MVP while playing the least amount of minutes for an MVP candidate in league history. I think he played about 32 minutes. Yeah. Wembanyama has a chance. Isaiah's back from the locker room. Great.
All right.
Wembanyama has a chance to challenge that. Wembanyama is the type of guy who could win MVP in 29 minutes a game.
For real.
It's unbelievable what he's doing.
It's crazy.
Hard as fucking gassed.
Damn. Hey, Darius Garland is abusing Miles McBride tonight. And I'm calling him Miles because I'm annoyed with his defense tonight. He's getting abused by Darius Garland.
I hard had to go drop a load.
Hopefully that's what it was.
Yo, Dave Crocker have a good point. Like the Ralph Sampson comparison is great, and that's what scares me because Ralph Sampson had injury issues. Come on,
someone stop Burks from taking these shots. What the man?
There
that's
it is.
Gonna go in though.
Shoot threes. Bang! No, shoot threes. Hey, AB has the green light from 3. Anywhere else? No, don't do it. That's my point about Alec Burks. Green light from 3. No mid-range, no layups because you can't make them.
Oof. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Okay, see,
bro,
what are you gonna
You
do?
knew that was dropping when you
Bro.
put it up. As soon as he ISO'd, I was like, yeah, that's food. That's food. in the
Garland
plate.
is treating Deuce McBride like he's Sam Merrill on defense. Like, it's crazy.
That's a good
DG just
point.
has
Like,
that
Deuce
talent,
played
man.
Every
Like,
single minute of this game. Like,
DG should
save
have
for
60
one.
tonight. No bullshit.
There we go.
I'll live with that, but they're cutting into the lead very slowly. Come on, Deuce.
Well, every time they cut it to
Recover,
3, we
recover,
usually go on a bit of
recover.
a run. That's
Good
a good
defense.
recovery.
Good defense. Good
There
defense.
we go.
That's us.
Good defense.
What? Who tipped? No.
No, it's a tip. It's a tip. Good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jericho.
Very good defense.
Way to
Get at
jump
the
straight up.
4-4. Nah, not 1-8.
Come on, Deuce.
Okay.
Come on,
Need
Deuce.
this, Deuce. Need that.
We needed that, man.
So I opened this bottle of bourbon like I want to say a year ago. It's Yellowstone Select. I forgot how delicious this shit was. Man, this is great stuff. Maybe my first margarita, which I made with mezcal instead of tequila, has me feeling a little nice, but this shit is delicious. I'm very grateful.
Hey,
Very.
if y'all not here
Cheers
for
to you.
Casual Friday on a Sunday, I don't know what to tell you, but we here.
Damn right.
Mixing light with dark. I mean, at 30, I'm 29, but
You're only 29.
One
Mensa?
drink?
I thought you were 30 something.
I turned 30 on April 15th this year. So
Okay.
yeah, I know. Like the balding doesn't really help me. I look a little older, but I've been thinking about like going fully bald for my 30th birthday, but I don't know. It's just been hard for me to let go. But this is not a basketball conversation. We're not going to talk about my alopecia. Yeah, bourbon is great. That's all I'm gonna say.
I used to mix light with dark all the time, not give a fuck until my 35th birthday. And the next morning I woke up and I was still drunk. And
Waking up
and I was
drunk
like,
is
"No,
never a good idea.
especially when you have let's see, how old was Zach at the time? A 7-week-old baby at home and you're on pat leave? I'll tell you that story at the next commercial break. How that day went.
All right, we got Devo getting
So
a
I
screen
don't
from
mix light with dark is
Sims.
what I'll say, but I will switch. Like I'll be
Bad
on
shot.
like if I have one drink and I decide, hey, maybe I want to go dark tonight, I'll do that. Or if I'm having light, there's Sam Merrill. Oh God,
You have to stay with Sam Merrill, man.
What's his name is what's his name is Gassed.
DiVincenzo?
Devo. Yeah, Devo. Like he died coming around.
You
Like,
literally have to stay with Sam Merrill. Like you have to face guard him. He's keeping the Cavs in the game.
11 from 3.
Come on. Yes, boy.
Jan.
Did that count? All right, I got a bathroom break. I'll be back.
All right,
It
go ahead.
counted.
Yeah, that counted. 3 + 1.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, like on the topic of like light and dark liquor, like I'll switch, but I won't mix. Like I won't go light then dark then light. Like I'm not doing that.
I used to do that shit. I used to be so. I'll wait for XJ to come back to tell the story. But like now, it's like if I switch from light, that switch has to happen after the first drink. It's like, all right,
Yep.
if I had tequila, if I'm going to go to dark, gotta do it now. If I switch later,
It's not gonna go well.
The next day is just like sluggish.
Yeah, so I had mezcal, this artisanal mezcal my friend gifted me, and then I was like, oh, I don't really feel like mixing like mezcal. I don't like to sip because it's so smoky. So I figured if I'm gonna sip something, I'm just gonna go to this bourbon I have, and I've just been drinking that. So because after a certain point, you cannot. It's just a bad idea. Maybe when you're 19, but 19 was a very long time ago for me.
It was never a bad idea for me. Like I would just, like I'm telling you, like I would just whatever. And like if I was hammered, if I was like hungover next day, it's not because I mixed light and dark, it's because I was like, I had 9 drinks in 3 hours. You know.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah. I'm busy. I am not a cigar. Not that I'm against it, but I'm just like, I'll have one once a year. But like, do I go to the humidor like once a week? Like some people I know? No.
So cigar smoke, I can't do it. I'll tell you why I can't do cigar smoke. Cigar smoke is so pungent. My friend used to work at a cigar bar, and I would hang out with him there, and because I have a beard, that cigar smoke would be in my beard for like a week. And my wife hates the smell of any kind of smoke. She hates the smell of weed smoke, the smell of cigarette smoke, cigar smoke. So like it's a non-starter for me. I can't smoke a cigar. That's just not. It's just if I want to remain married, sometimes you got to choose peace, and that's an easy, because I'm not a smoker in general. I don't smoke anything, so definitely not a cigar smoker.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh boy! But I do hear that whiskey and cigar pairs very well. It's just not.
Yes, it does. Like, like even like I'll go to the cigar spot and just like, all right, and then you just fucking stink of smoke for like your clothes stink of smoke for like 3 days.
For like days. Even my beard, like I had the smell of cigar smoke in my beard for a week, and I was like, I can't do this. This is just not my lifestyle.
I know what I can do,
but it is a vibe in the cigar bar. I'll tell you that. It's a great vibe in the cigar bar.
And then after that, I want to go out and I want to go shake my ass somewhere, because I'd be like, all right, I'm sitting here, I've been drinking bourbon, I've been smoking this cigar. Now I want to go hear some music and stand on the couch.
That you see, that is I realized that I didn't like clubbing unless I was in a section, because I love to stand on couches and do ignorant shit. Like that's the only thing I like to do in the club. I'm not trying to be at the bar. I'm not trying to be in Gen Pop. Like Let me and my friends go do 5 bottles in the spot.
Yeah, I need real estate.
Hand out shots. You know what I'm saying? Like stand on the bar, point to the DJ. That's what I want to do. And that's just too expensive. It's like a $3,000 night.
We're gonna do that. Well, listen, one night we're gonna do that. Oh no, give me that.
I would listen.
God
I'm there.
Damn it.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Bro, Sam Merrill just hit another 3. Are you serious?
Yes, but it was like a long rebound bounce to him. Like this dude in his gambling Discord was like, Sam Merrill 3 tonight, and I was like, yes, and I got sidetracked and he's hit 7. That shit would have been like plus 850.
I would have been on that, man. Sam Merrill is. The guy's ridiculous. If he plays the minutes, he's gonna hit the 3s. There's no way around it.
Straight up and down.
Need that.
Oh,
big
3.
Your face.
Big 3 by Deuce.
I feel bad for Deuce because he's been chasing around Darius Garland all night.
Yeah.
Yeah, AC
Shawn, I'm actually very glad to hear that you like the same ignorant shit that I like in terms of going to the club.
Bro.
I love that ignorant
Everyone
shit.
has a little bit of douchebag in them. Everybody. What
were y'all talking about? Well, I was gone.
Oh, no. No, that was a foul.
Key it out.
Come on, Jericho.
Swing.
No. I like this. Need that.
Yeah, Jericho.
Another one.
Yeah, DDV. I needed that. Yeah, man. I needed that so bad.
Balance.
Nick Life in the YouTube chat is like, how some strategy how we can pull out this game. Hit our shots and get some stops.
And I have too much alcohol.
Nick Life, do you know who we are? Are you new here? I guess you might be new here.
To talk strategy, guys. I'm sorry.
No disrespect.
You got to
talk some strategy.
I'm very grateful to be a part of Knicks Film School. I'm very grateful for the work that everybody does here. But sometimes we have to remember that basketball is an entertainment product, and you have to allow us here at Casual Friday to be entertaining. We're going to talk shit.
It's motherfucking Casual Friday. I'm not going to lie to you guys.
Come on, son.
Drink. Come on, do our thing.
Listen, we just went through that.
Our point guard died earlier today.
I was about to say the same thing, Shawn. We just went through an emotional roller coaster. Like, we're going to let loose now. Like, it's just going to be what it is.
XJ, to
Leon
answer
Mitchell
your
thinking-
question about what we were talking about.
Oh,
Oh
my
wow! As
God.
Darius Garland makes this a game.
Darius
single-handedly.
Garland, man.
Well, him and Sam Merrill are making it a fucking game. We were talking about like how going to the club, the best thing to do is to be in the section so you can do ignorant shit and stand on the couch, as opposed to being in Gen Pop, fighting for a cranberry and club. You know, like that's just not what I want to do.
Good.
Hey, Boyan,
First to 100.
Boyan's still cooking.
Oh wow, there we go. One team scored 100 points. Looks like both will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I hear that. You could definitely get away with doing some ignorant shit in
One
a
day
section.
we will all go to the club and stand on some shit. I'm telling you.
Oh, that's just
with
gonna
me,
be that's
all
a
of us.
fire day for real.
Like when next time
John
you're
and
in New
Jeremy
York-
have to be there. Like have
Oh,
to.
see, Jeremy will be there. See, I know
I
Jeremy.
won't
gets
put that
after
on
it.
Benji because I know Benji is like really like strict with his religion, and I respect that 100%.
Yeah.
But John and Jeremy, nah, gotta be there. Mandatory.
See, I know John gets after. John was a bartender. Like, I know the vibes. I know the vibes.
John was a bartender.
Andrew, I'm sure you can write
You should hear some of his stories.
GMAC. I'm sure you can write off 10 bottles of rosé.
He absolutely could.
Team building.
Oh,
That's
my
not a
gosh.
good shot.
Team building, absolutely.
He could absolutely write that off.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I turn up at the club, man. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
Oh, I don't
Ugh.
like that offense. Is terrible.
Off the dribble pull up from Josh Hart. That's crazy.
Josh Hart, who's played every single minute
Not
of this
what you
freaking
want.
game. And that's
Okay,
not what
Max
you want.
Strus with the ball. I don't want it in his hands. Wow.
Garland's
I have so much respect for Garland's talent. It's just I don't know if he has it in him.
Garland's
Yo,
so
wow.
good, man. They call a foul on that. Damn.
Yeah, that's that Miami Heat. That's that Miami Heat in him. Does contact get slapped out?
Oh, he got raked in the eye.
I'm trying to see the
Twist,
foul. Like, where's the foul? Oh,
I don't see a
left
foul
hand?
either.
Is it
No,
the
it's
left hand?
The
His left hand.
The other
His
hand.
left
Yeah, the
hand.
left hand.
Look at Hartenstein's left hand.
Yeah, it's the left
Yeah,
hand.
he pushes
That's what they
off.
call the
That's a
foul. If he didn't put the left hand out, it's a clean play.
They took Sam Merrill off the court because they want to lose, and I'm okay with that
Hey,
because
listen.
Northeastern Ohio does not deserve winning.
GMAC, this is what I was saying, man. Sam Merrill he had the game high plus minus at the halftime. I don't know what his situation is right now, but like right now he's +1. He's the only plus player on the Cavs right now. Sam Merrill on the court is a difference maker, and they took him off the court. It's crazy to me. Like I don't know.
Oh, they better not call this a flagrant. I swear to God.
Yeah,
Flagrant on who?
Oh no, it's a coach's challenge. It's a coach's challenge.
Oh, it's a
which,
challenge.
I
I
mean,
was
he's
about
gonna
to
lose.
say.
He's gonna lose.
He's gonna
but,
lose because he put his left hand on his chest.
Yeah.
Why? He's probably using it as a timeout. I don't know, and probably wants the refs to doubt themselves. Warriors lost by 52. Yes, that did happen.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
And they had Steph Curry. We did not lose to the Chicago Bulls.
And they didn't
The
have
Boston
Kristaps
Celtics.
either.
How did we do against the Boston Celtics?
We didn't get clapped by 50.
We lost by 14. This
And they were shooting like 70% from three.
This gives credence to my guy GMAC saying he'd rather have Tom Thibodeau over Steve Kerr.
Incidental.
Oh, word?
Jump ball.
Oh,
We
word?
won that. We won that. Let's go.
You can't have good things, Cleveland.
Let's go. That's a huge win of that challenge.
That's a huge call.
I did not expect that. I'm so surprised they didn't call the left hand on his chest.
I'm thinking about that comment in the YouTube about how we should be talking strategy. Like, what strategy is there to talk?
Hey,
What-
listen.
You want like analysis of what Precious Achua should be doing? Like, I don't have that in me. I'm sorry.
Guys,
I got
like,
dog in me. I got bourbon
the
in
thing
me. I
is,
don't have that.
we can talk strategy with the best of them, but that's only half of what we bring. Like we bring the entertainment value.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
you know what I'm
Look at iHeart got his
Ooh.
eye. Good
Ooh.
God almighty.
Look at these Warriors, man. These guys deserve a championship at some point.
Oh,
my goodness.
that's low key. That's kind of dirty. Like to get fouled and come down with your hands like that, or to think you
He
got fouled and come
played
down with your
for
hands
the
like that.
Miami
For the
Heat.
Miami
and
Heat.
that's why I don't want to play them. That's exactly why, because they do shit like that all the time.
Why do the Precious do this shit? Come on, dog.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen,
That's kind of dirty.
Precious has
man.
been gone for a while.
That's
Oh my goodness.
So you get fouled, right? And most people, when they get fouled, they throw their hands out like this, like out in the air. He brings his hands down onto the player who supposedly fouled him.
No,
That's
it
kinda
didn't.
dirty, man.
Says maybe that's why he was traded from there. I'm thinking the same thing. He wasn't dirty enough, so they said, you know what, we're gonna get Kyle Lowry.
He wasn't dirty enough.
You want to be clean? Yeah, go play in
Hey,
Toronto.
Flame Mensa right now. He wasn't dirty enough. That's hilarious.
101-96 Knicks.
Also, maybe it wasn't good
3:04
enough, but-
left in the fourth quarter. Fuck the Heat. We wanted to. Ball don't lie.
Yo, these
Let's
boys
go.
are so soft.
Let's
Yeah, we
go.
run four corners now.
I feel bad calling a basketball like
Come on,
grown ass
Boyan.
men soft.
That's good.
Oh,
he missed everything.
Boyan! Are you serious?
And
wow,
he was
great pass.
wide open. Good
The
D.
defense is The defense is turned up. That's amazing defense by Hartenstein.
I'm sorry, guys. That shouldn't
Yes,
happen.
we need this Boyan.
That's good. That's good. Ah.
2, 3
there's-
from Boyan.
There should be
Oh,
no
wow. Oh,
amount
wow.
of defense that Josh
No,
Hart
they-
can play on a 6'11" Jared Allen in the paint. Who
It's
just
not
put
the
the
ball.
Totally true.
Oh, damn, it's too late. He's gonna get
Hey,
teed up.
I will say for a playoff series, if the Knicks win this game psychologically for a playoff series, you literally lost to this Knicks team without Jalen Brunson. I think-
Julius
Brunson
and Julius
ran-
and
Randle
OG.
and OG Anunoby. If we have all three of those guys back, the Cleveland Cavaliers have no chance in the playoff series against the Knicks. They have no chance.
I think they're gonna challenge. I think they're gonna challenge this. I think they're challenging this because
These
I don't
boys
think this is
soft,
Nick
bro.
Ball.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Like, if I'm
Oh,
Donovan Mitchell,
wait a minute, Strus, you moron! I think this might be over Strus because
It looked like it's off Jared
bounced
Allen.
out first. And I think this is. I thought this was
Nah,
off
that's-
iHeart.
hold on.
Let's see. Jarrett.
Jared.
Oh, it does
Nah,
hit. It
that's
does hit
Hartenstein's fingers
Hartenstein.
there.
It does hit Hartenstein. Let's see what Strus touches it.
Nah, it already bounced out. It
Okay.
already
Yeah,
bounced
okay,
out.
it's
That
off of
should be
Hartenstein
Cavs'
then.
fault.
It's off of Hartenstein. Yeah.
I don't know how
Good call,
Donovan Mitchell
Andrew.
can watch this team and sign an extension with them. I don't know how you do that.
Who?
Cavs.
If I'm Donovan Mitchell,
Donovan Mitchell. Yeah.
why the fuck aren't you guys beating the Knicks without 4 of their 5 best players?
Because the argument will be they didn't have Mitchell and they didn't have LeVert.
But they don't have
They didn't have
Brunson,
Mitchell. They didn't have
Randall,
Mitchell.
and Anunoby.
Yeah, but where
Mitchell
else is he gonna go?
Robinson?
You're comparing the Cavs versus the Knicks. Like,
Trade me. Get me
Yeah.
out of here.
yeah.
Brooklyn.
But why would he want to go to Brooklyn though?
Brooklyn.
Why would he want to go to Brooklyn?
So
Because he wants to live in New York and they're gonna keep Macau and they're gonna sell him on. We got Macau
Is LA.
Bridges.
LA's right there. My hot take is Houston is going to land one of the guys the Knicks are looking for. I think Houston has the Brooklyn picks. Houston has Jalen Green. Houston has Cam Whitmore. I don't think
GMAC Houston.
They
can
won't
have
get Cat.
Cat.
They won't get Cat. No, we're not doing that today.
As
What's the
Darius
name?
Garland
Yo,
goes down,
really
we're gonna
don't
jump
want
ball.
Cat.
We'll
I think
leave it
if
with Josh
Embiid
Hart.
Football.
I
Josh
think if
Hart is gonna
Embiid
win this
becomes
jump ball,
available,
guys.
He goes to
Yes,
Houston.
he is. What's the name? Ime Udoka will slap himself before he brings Karl Anthony Towns. Like that's not an Ime guy.
Hey,
But
that
they
was
will
so
go after,
smart
but-
from Miles McBride to pull his hands away and let Josh Hart take the jump ball. By the way,
Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
GMAC, for giving us basketball shit to talk about. The defense has been tremendous these past 4 or 5 possessions. Absolutely great stuff there. The Knicks are up 5 points. Bro, imagine if you actually like bet money that the Knicks were going to lose tonight.
Yeah, XJ.
No,
Rat
but
bastard.
like
hey, it was a
it made sense.
it was a smart money. Are you serious? Did Darius Garland just win a jump ball against Josh Hart
Josh Hart's gas, bro.
and they scored? Are you fucking kidding me?
I was actually thinking that like he's actually pretty tired, but whatever. All right, 2 minutes.
Harder so 525,006.
That's it, 600. All
That
right,
is
we
the
don't want.
winning
This is not a matchup we want. There we go.
Oh, we got
I'll
Boy
take
on
this
in the,
matchup.
yeah.
in the
This-
post.
I saw Bo all day. Don't shoot that, Josh.
Oh my goodness, give it up.
He's gonna
Yeah,
shoot a
take the
spot.
shot.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he made up.
Wow.
He made up.
You said don't shoot that. He
Made
shot
up
a
a
worse
number with
shot and made it.
He has
Josh
19
Hart,
rebounds.
He had
19
19
and 10.
rebounds.
You see these boys, man?
Good D,
Yeah.
Josh Hart. Let's fucking go, bro. I'm hyped. Let's go.
And
Clown.
I'm a Josh Hart critic as much as anybody, but if you tell this is why he's on our team. This.
I can't believe what
Tell
I'm
him, Shawn.
watching, bro. Like, I can't believe it.
If he
This is
cooks
the
Sam
problem
Merrill
with
here,
Cleveland, bro.
if he cooks Sam Merrill here, kick it out.
Oh,
This is the problem. This is
You
the
had a
problem with
whole
Cleveland,
shot
man.
clock. Kick it
We're
out.
gonna win this game. I'm not. Oh wait. Yeah, we're gonna win this game.
oh,
This is the problem with Cleveland. If
they
another
suck.
player on the other team wants it more than them, they will lose the basketball game. They got out rebounded by
That's a
30.
crazy
Bro,
shot.
Josh Hart
I love it.
sidestep
Look at it.
with
I love
Evan
it.
Mobley in his
Yo,
face.
He's an asshole. He's an asshole. I love it.
Bro, Josh Hart
Josh.
sidestep with Evan Mobley in his face. That's crazy.
He wants
They're
it
bringing the
more than
double. They're bringing the
Cleveland
double.
Cavaliers.
Call timeout. Call timeout.
Time out.
Bro. This team here, this Cleveland Cavaliers team, bro.
Hey, Mensa, you might be on it, man. You might be on it because there's no way they just folded under this team like for no reason.
They got out rebounded by 35 by the Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls out rebounded them
crazy.
74-39. That's crazy. Like, that's absolutely nuts.
That's ridiculous.
Bro,
They barely are getting to 100 against this Knicks team.
we out rebounded them by 7 tonight. And they have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. We have Josh Hart. Like, bro. I don't know what to say about these guys, man. Like, they're just extremely soft. Like, I don't like throwing that word around, but
No, I agree
for
with
them,
you.
they're soft.
I
Like, they need
never
to.
I never
doesn't
throw
make
that
sense.
shit around, but you're right. You're right. There's no way around it.
They don't want it enough. Like you said, they don't want it enough. Like it's a little front runner. It's a little front runnery. Like when the shots are going in, and but when they gotta like dig deep and like I don't know, man.
They're just not. I don't know, man. This is a Tom Thibodeau special, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very proud of this team. We got a Josh Hart triple double. Josh Hart only played 45 minutes tonight, guys. Shout out to Tom Thibodeau. That's 2 less than what he played last time. That is improvement.
Yo, that's crazy, though. I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy. He played 45 minutes.
Devo,
He's still got 40 seconds.
yeah.
Oh,
There we
Devo's
go.
open.
Are they gonna
They
foul?
fouled him.
Yeah, they're gonna foul. Yeah.
I mean, fouling Dante
Oh.
DiVincenzo is a pretty
Hey.
good idea.
Somebody bring up Justin Rowan. This shit's embarrassing for the Cavs. I'm not gonna lie. This shit's embarrassing. It really is. You can't lose this game.
I just want
The
to say
Knicks
that
did not
Justin
have
Rowan-
their best 3 players in the game. How do you lose this game?
and they had a foul to give. Oh, they're fucked.
Oh, GMAC, have a good time on the chase down tomorrow.
What? I'll be dragging my nuts on my mic. You crazy?
Bang
You
bang.
nuts.
Eagle Street gang early.
Yeah.
Bang bang. Seagull Street gang early.
Game time at home, dog. Yo, this is crazy.
In your crib.
In
bro.
your crib, dog.
crib.
That's crazy.
Grinding our feet on your fucking couch again.
Every time. They're just not. Bro, this is an interesting
this-
study, this team.
This might be the best.
I was going to clip that until back to 70s.
Clip it and then just edit it and then we put it out. We put it on the. Here comes GMAC to scold us.
Hey, this might be
That
the
was
best game.
that
of the
was not
season.
me. That was the bourbon.
This might be the best game of the fucking season. GMAC,
you
let's
remember-
fucking go. This is
Let's
Casual
go.
Friday. Let's go.
Yes,
It
sir.
was 101.96, and we were like, "Oh!" And XJ was like, "Oh, we got to 100. Both teams should get to 100." And in the back of my mind, I was like, "Wow, and these fuck faces didn't get to 100.
Let's fucking go.
Mensa, I can't with you, man.
Hey,
Get this.
This
thing
is
Mensa.
why
I
you
would
brought me
drag
on.
my nuts
Face.
on my microphone.
that's the most quotable part of the whole shit,
Oh my
GMAC.
God. That was great. Oh, that was great. They fucking won this basketball game.
Bro, they won this
Amazing.
game. That's crazy.
Knicks money line plus 210. Holla at your boy.
Did
I'm sorry if
Cleveland
I
leave
cost
at
you
any
all
point?
money.
No, you didn't cost me money. I
Not
just
you.
said money line
Ah,
at
this is
3
Shawn. Shawn had this before the game. The Knicks
Oh,
money
I
line.
said this
Yeah.
at
Oh,
3.
okay.
Knicks GMAC on Friday. I said this. We were talking. I said, I think I got a feeling they can win this game. I got a feeling they can win.
We
Little did
outscored
we
them.
know it was going to be this way, where they lose their leader 45 seconds in and still win.
We
Hey,
outscored the
Cavs
Cavaliers.
frauds. Cavs frauds. I'm sorry.
We
You can't lose this game.
Out of my
56
face.
to
All right, I'm gonna let you guys close out. I'm gonna head to the post game. Well
We
done,
outs-
everybody.
we outscored them
You
56
do
to
that.
45 in the second half.
I might crash a post game. I got the log in the 3 yard. Don't pet me. All right.
Just jump into that
That's what
shit.
happens when you give your emergency catcher the login and
Alright,
stuff,
this
and he's
is
been
crazy.
drinking.
This is so crazy.
Yo,
All right,
Cavs are frauds, man. Josh Hart literally imposed his will on them. He literally
Someone
imposed
has-
his will.
Somebody
13,
has to
19, 10, and 2 in 45 minutes. Josh Hart literally said, y'all are my sons. I'm going to dominate you guys tonight, and just did it. That's crazy.
The Knicks have been a sad program without Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson gets hurt in the first minute of this basketball game. And we go on for the rest of the game and inflict our will on these clowns in Cleveland. It's just, they should be ashamed of themselves.
That's
The Knicks should be very proud of themselves because we took a group of role players and beat their 2 all-stars in Jared Allen and Darius Garland. Those guys have been all-stars in this league. And
That's crazy.
it wasn't even close. Like, they were the ones chasing us. Think about that for a second. With Josh Hart and Dante DiVincenzo and Isaiah Hartenstein and Deuce McBride and Bojan Bogdanovic and Alec Burks and Precious Achua, we outscored them by 11 points in the second half of this basketball game. We outscored them 56 to 45 in the second half. They did not get 100 points against us. I don't know what else to say. Cleveland Cavaliers, man, this is a big loss for them. Huge win for the Knicks. Fuck Philly. Fuck everybody.
Hey,
Do we
I
think? Oh, go ahead, XJ.
I'm just going to be real quick. All I want to say is 2 things. One thing, Josh Hart is chewing gum. Josh Hart got 13, 20, and 10 against these frauds while chewing gum. He's literally chewing gum right now. And
Clowns.
also, I'm not like the jump out the window, oh, these guys are frauds kind of guy. I believed in the Cavs because they were dominating teams in the stretch run, since the new year. This Cavs team is fraudulent. I'm sorry. This Cavs team is fraudulent. Go ahead, Shawn.
Do we think that Cleveland, and I heard the first 2/3 of the pregame pod, so it seems as if Mitchell maybe he was more hurt than, it wasn't like some BS, but like, do we think that they considered holding them out because they figured they could get a win without them?
Of course they did.
That's crazy.
Of course they did.
That's crazy.
But like I was saying, I would trade Darius Garland and Evan Mobley because for as talented as those guys are, they do not rise to the occasion. And I think that's important. It really is, because when you're playing a Knicks team like this, you're supposed to smell blood in the water and be done with it in 3 quarters.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
They can't do that. They don't have that in them. They don't have it.
Hey, I will say Garland was cooking at points
was
throughout this
cooking.
game. And
I
he
mean-
cooked Deuce McBride at points throughout this game, but it wasn't enough. He didn't have it in him to finish it off. So
What did Garland finish with tonight? Let's look that up really quickly.
I have it right here.
He had
Garland
19 and 5, bro, in 14 minutes. It looked great.
He only had 19
He
points.
had 19 points.
I thought he had 30.
It looked like
Yo.
it, right? But he's Darius Garland. Bro, you had 19 points in 40 minutes.
I thought he had 30. No joke. I really did. I thought he was
Sam
just
Merrill led all scorers for the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight. That's unacceptable.
Wow. Hey, by the way, Sam Merrill should have been on the court. There's no way they should have took Sam Merrill off the court. There's no way they should have taken Sam Merrill. I mean, we were talking about it. Like, you got to leave Sam Merrill on the court. He was the most impactful Cavalier tonight. You took your most impactful player off the court tonight for like how many? He played like 27 minutes. He should have been on the court for 35, 38 minutes. Hey.
Here's the stat of the night. Darius Garland and Evan Mobley combined for 32 points. Dante DiVincenzo and Josh Hart combined for 41 points. That shouldn't happen. It should not, bro. Dante DiVincenzo led all scorers with 28 points tonight. Bojan Bogdanovic had 20. Like, it's just like, come on, guys.
The music coming on for the post game show, so we got to balance. Sam Merrill was a +0. Everybody else was a minus for the Cavs. Got to leave Sam Merrill on the court. Knicks win a big game. We'll see what happens with Jalen Brunson. Awesome game for the Knicks. Huge win beating this Cavaliers team without Donovan Mitchell having down Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, OG Anunoby, the Knicks' best 3 players. Mitchell Robinson, another top 6 Knicks player. Down all those guys, still beat this Cavs team. Incredible game. Really fun game despite the Jalen Brunson injury. We'll see what happens with that. But any last words you guys want to say before the post game starts?
Fuck the Cavs. That's it. Fuck them.
And the
They're not
Sixers.
shit.
And the Heat.
All right.
And the Pacers.
We out of here.